Alright, we should be good. Hello everybody, this is Kyle again. My counterpart Eric will be here shortly. He is just popping something into the microwave. Meanwhile, however, I'm just gonna go ahead and get us loading back into Mass Effect 2 here. It's time for part 6, baby. We are moving and grooving through this series. And let me tell you, it's getting pretty spicy. Things are heating up. We got to have the heist mission, which was pretty rad a few sessions ago. We got to, we got Tali back. That's kind of great. I'm trying really hard not to pay too much attention to the splash image of all the people we're going to get in the background there, because I really don't know who it's all going to be.
You might want to speak with Tali. She seems very worried about something.
Oh no, Tali's worried about something. Do we already have Tali's loyalty mission popping up too?
Oh, we might. Although, I do ask that you stream me the game.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's a thing I should do. Oh, sorry everyone. Apologies for what you are about to see. My horribly mismanaged and messy desktop. What can you do?
What can do?
Oh, that's right. Yep, we gotta do it this way. Oh my god. Alright. Hold on. Take 2. Because, for whatever reason, it doesn't like it when I try and stream to you the game starting from within the actual game. But, if I do it from the launcher, it's fine. There we go. That's how I've been doing it. Alright. Boom.
Boom, boom.
Now we're so back. Yeah, trying really hard not to pay too much attention to the splash art back there. I feel like that's probably spoilery. I mean, I already see Garrus, Jack, and Rex. Or not Rex. Why do I keep wanting to call Grunt Rex? Grunt's a good boy.
Grunt's your son.
He's literally... Yeah, that's right. He's literally my Krogan son.
Yeah.
Well, shit. I'm a great space dad. I'm killing it. I'm also blocking my own chat with Discord. So, everything's breaking. I'm doing great on this Saturday. I swear I didn't drink that much at the soccer game today. Sorry, football for all of those of you across the pond. There we go. Should be good now. Oh, hey! Frank! Hey, Gort. How's it going? Oof. He told me to tell you that he's sad about your last second crash on your stream. I'm sorry, bud.
Oh, right. Yeah, no. It's that section on Sebring, Collier, right in between the two right-handers after the hairpin. The car goes light there, and I was pushing just a little bit too hard. It was the last fucking lap, man, and we spin off into the wall. I tried to mitigate the damage. We missed the first wall, hit a second one later down the line. Knock the rear tire entirely like 45-degree off axis, man. Have to get a tow back to pit. We were, I think, gonna be 8th, either 7th or 8th, and then we finished instead 14th. Last lap.
Jeez. That's heartbreaking. That's absolutely heartbreaking.
Yeah, that
all right,
hurt.
well, to cheer you up, we get to talk to your best girl about her quest, so let's do that.
Indeed.
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I may need your help. I just received a message from the migrant fleet. The Admiralty Board has accused me of treason. I'm scared, Shepard.
Nobody who knows you could believe you'd betray your people, Tali.
I don't know. They don't lay charges like this unless the evidence seems absolute. But thanks. I appreciate your faith in me, Shepard.
Is it because you're working with Cerberus?
I'm not working with Cerberus. I'm working with you. And I got leave to serve on the Normandy again. I have no idea what they're accusing me of. You'd think I would remember if I betrayed the fleet.
Fair point. Wow. That just went from 0 to 100 real fast.
What happens when a Quarian is accused of treason?
There's a hearing, with members of the Admiralty Board acting as judges. My father is an admiral on the board. He'll have to recuse himself from judgment. I can't even imagine what he's thinking right now. The punishment for treason is exile. If they convict me, I can never go back.
So you have no idea why they're accusing you?
None. The specifics of charges like this are rarely discussed on open channels. I won't know any more until I get to the flotilla.
Okay.
What happens if you're convicted?
Like I said, exile. The specifics are up to the judges. If it's deemed only a tragic mistake in judgment, the guilty party might receive a small ship and supplies. Not that it really matters. Either way, if I'm convicted, I'll never see the migrant fleet again.
So no prison and no death penalty?
We don't have the spare resources for long-term incarceration. Monitored work detail is more effective. And we don't have enough people to afford executions. An exile can still have children, and those children are welcomed back to the fleet.
Huh.
How often is someone from the fleet charged with treason?
It's rare. It must be something that affects the entire flotilla, not just one ship. The most recent one was Anora Vanya Vassilani, an engineer who handed over fleet defense schematics to the Batarians. She had good intentions. The Batarians were contracted to upgrade our systems, but they passed the defense schematics to a pirate gang.
Was she
Yikes.
convicted?
No, she made a suicide run on the pirate gang. She destroyed them before they could attack the fleet. She was pardoned posthumously. Let's hope I don't have to prove my innocence that way.
So how does the trial work? How soon do we need to get you there?
They'll wait a reasonable period of time for me to come and defend myself. Eventually, if I don't show up, they'll try me in absentia. As for how it works, it's less formal than an Earth trial or something you'd see on the Citadel. We're family. This is just the worst kind of family meeting.
Okay, let's go find the flotilla.
I was going to book passage on another ship. I didn't think there would be time for you to help. Thank you, Shepard.
Is this time
I'll
sensitive?
program the Normandy with the
Yes.
flotilla's current location. The
There's a
admirals
lot
will
of
be
timers
waiting
in this
for us.
game.
They
The other downside of that, and I'll be honest, I didn't remember what her mission was until you. Like, I remember this mission. I didn't remember if it was in 2 or 3. Is the problem though, and the thing is, this mission also. I'm gonna metagame it for you a bit. You should go get on all the armor pieces that improve your diplomacy, because you have to go be her lawyer. And if you fail those checks, or you don't have enough Paragon or Renegade, then yeah, it's bad. So here's the thing with all the loyalty missions. I probably should tell you, just because you complete them doesn't necessarily even mean you'll get loyalty. You need to complete them in a way that the party likes. Otherwise, they're actually worse off than not even doing them.
Right. Yeah, so like with Garrus hunting down the guy, there's probably an option to capture said guy for some benefit.
Okay, that's a really bad example. Let's not use his mission. I can't say anything without spoiling it, but no, his isn't the example we should use. But let's say for example, we get Tally and we fail to defend her. She'll be more upset than before if she's that. So
Right. Yeah. Okay, I think I have the only armor I get that gives diplomacy is some of the full set armor I have, right?
You have a helmet too, I thought.
Maybe.
The death mask thing?
Oh yeah, we do have the death mask. Did I even build the armor that gives me increased diplomacy? I guess not. Let's see, there we go. Death mask increases negotiation. We love to see it. Do we have anything?
Because it also means you can't see Shepard's face while he's negotiating, but yeah.
I guess that's why, he's got to become an intimidating negotiator.
Well, either that or maybe the Quarians are going to be like, yo, he's wearing a helmet just like us.
This guy's pretty rad.
Yeah, so I think that's the only piece you have.
I think I go look at the upgrades real quick and just see what the comparison would be to the that full set armor.
Yeah.
Because I'm suddenly really glad I think I chose the subclass that had higher Paragon
So
Renegade
I guess
stuff.
the other mission that also has a timer is Miranda's, but
Oh, I want to do hers too. Shit. Okay. Let's see, negotiation bonus 10. So it's the same.
It's your call if you just like his look better, I guess.
I guess. Storm speed, negotiation power. I mean, this isn't a particularly expensive set. I'll see if I like the look, because at least it's one full matching thing. Shit, okay, so I was gonna have us do Garrus's loyalty mission next. I had been thinking about that. But now, goddamn.
I mean, it's not gonna fail immediately, but like, yeah, yeah.
Oh, hey, we can at
Well, I will
least see
say-
Shep's face in
Yeah.
this one.
Actually, I like that way more than I see it on him.
Yeah, this isn't bad at all, actually. Ooh, it's kind of like, I like how these, like, rolling slabs
Yeah.
of metal kind of come in. It's very, Dead Space, actually.
Yeah.
Alright.
What I will say is, at least the next mission, the one that we talked about before the stream doing, that one doesn't count as a timer jump.
Okay. So what's probably gonna happen then is we're gonna do Tally's mission, then this DLC mission, and then probably Miranda's, I guess?
Yeah.
Followed by
Okay,
Garrus? Or grabbing
okay.
more crew member?
No messages for you, Commander.
But at the very least, I would like to get Miranda's, because I think I started her timer a while ago on accident. And
Right,
her family dying
you-
would be
you-
bad.
Yeah, Miranda. Okay, you cut
Yeah.
out is not your issue, it's my issue.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I talked to Miranda, and her family might now be dying, so, you know, that would be bad.
So, alright.
I do need to get some research to pay for...
Get my food out of the microwave.
Yeah, perfect timing. Meanwhile, I'm going to be doing my favorite thing and just stripping bare these beautiful land masses of their natural resources. What can I say? I'm cool like that.
Probe launched.
I say like, I don't friggin' go out of my way to save plastic containers that come with food and try and reuse them as like Tupperware and stuff just because I'm conscientious.
Probe away.
What can I say, chat? If the Earth dies, so do we. I don't care what Elon says.
Probe away.
And if he does manage to get people out into space before some kind of collapse, think about the people who he's going to be prioritizing. Probably mostly through nepotism or straight up cash money. I'm not ending up on that boat. Ooh, what do we got here? We got some platinum. Let's go.
Probe launched.
More palladium. Got to make up for the fact that I just bought a new fancy armor set here. Ooh, let's get that iridium. Yes, I think I saw element 0. We never frickin' get any element 0. Where is it? Yo. There we go. That's the good spot right there.
Probe.
Oh. Oh, yep. Talk to me. Talk to daddy. There we go. Give me that. Give me the goods. I don't remember exactly what I was saving up for to make sure that my ship got better shields. I think it was an update that Tali had suggested, so we definitely want to get that. We already got Garrus's guns, which he has been calibrating ceaselessly for who knows how many space months.
Probe.
It was a lot of space months. Too many space months, really. So now I gotta give Tali her shields to calibrate for several space months. Because that's how we roll. Alright, good enough. Just enough to make sure that we can get upgrades as I see fit. But with that out of the way, let's go ahead and buy more Probiuses. And let's begin looking to help Tali. There we go. All the way out in the Valhallan threshold. To the very edges of space we go, so I can do some lawyering. Oh, the migrant fleet is just right there. Okay. We actually get to see it. Whoa! Let's see, a fleet of 50,000 craft, holding over 17 million Quarians. The migrant fleet is the largest array of spacefaring vessels in the known galaxy. The Quarians on pilgrimage have visited most settled worlds in the galaxy. Few outsiders have ever stepped foot inside the Quarian ship. Well, that puts some things into perspective. Yes, we're absolutely bringing Tali. We're absolutely not bringing Miranda. That would be a bad choice. Grunt could be interesting. Morden would be interesting as well. We're not bringing Sorry, Jacob, man. You just get the shaft. I feel like Jack would cause problems. That is like the last thing we need. I feel like I gotta go with old reliable here.
Gare Bear.
Gare Bear.
Okay, no, I think that's a good choice. Because one, they're friends, you know, he can support her a bit. He knew her from before. That being said, you are bringing like a vigilante to a trial.
It's true. It'll still be interesting, but it won't be like as if I'm bringing Jack, who's not just a vigilante, but actually like kind of a psychopath.
Pirate, yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I really like Jack. I think she's great, but you know, you also got to have your aces in their places. If I ever did a Ren Shep run, she would probably be always at my side, though. Any hoozle, let's see. I think I should evolve Shockwave. It's definitely my most used power. Or actually getting charge up would be nice. Maybe that'll be my next little project. Let's see. And we get to choose between heavy or improved. Let's see. Your Shockwave strengthens to become a biotic freight train, swatting aside everything in a long path. I'd love to see that. Number of Shockwaves, 12. Smaller impact radius, but lots of newtons. Lots of impact. 200 more newtons. I mean, we've established already that Newton had a sissy punch, but that's 200 more of that sissy little punch. I mean, the broad strip is probably better against, like, just generalist, but I like the idea of being able to throw anyone I want. Alright, Gare Bear, what are we gonna give you? Ooh, armor-piercing ammo would actually be goated.
But you can't because loyalty mission.
Yep. So the question is, especially since I'm gonna have to put Garrus on the sideline for at least a little bit, or not sideline, but we're sidelining his mission for a little bit. Going on the back burner would be a better way to put it. I guess let's give him concussive shots. Tali's already leveled, we're Gucci. Does anyone have any other guns I can throw on them? I really like Tali having the Geth shotgun, and the Phalanx is goated. I need to get a new sniper. I need to get a new sniper, man. Especially now.
You'll need to go shopping at some point.
It's true. All in due time. All in due time.
This is Talizora Vasnima Naraya, requesting permission to dock with the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Talizora.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking
You know
cradle
what?
17.
What?
You going in there in a sealed suit is actually really considerate.
Oh, that's a fair point, huh? Because they're all immunocompromised. Hello, fellow hermetically sealed suit wearers. Even Garrus puts his visor up.
Captain Shepard, Talizora told me a lot about you. I wish we could be meeting under more pleasant circumstances.
I never actually reached the rank of captain. Technically, I'm no longer in the Alliance military at all.
You're the commander of the Normandy, responsible for the lives aboard it. That entitles you to respect among our people.
Well, that's cool.
May you stand between your crew and harm as you lead them through the empty quarters of the stars.
Kila Salai. It's an old ship captain's blessing, Shepard.
Oh, that's awesome. Well,
I'll say it again. I love the Quarians. They're my favorite alien species in this game series. I think their concept is so cool.
yeah, no, they seem rad as hell, and I'm excited to finally get to, like, see what's going on with them firsthand. Yeah, no.
Tali helped the Normandy's crew out of many difficult situations. I'm here to return the favor.
I understand. As the commander of the vessel she serves on, your voice carries weight. I wish I could do more to help, Tali. The trial requires that I be officially neutral, but I'm here if you need to talk. They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
Oh, that's not good. That's all they need sometimes, Tali.
You sent Geth materials back to the migrant fleet?
Yes, my father was working on a project. He needed the materials. If I sent back something that was only damaged, not permanently inactive, no, I checked everything. I was careful.
Technically, I'm under orders to place Tali Zora under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tali, you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck.
Oh, dang. We gotta protect her. Come on, Lawyer Shep. I read To Kill a Mockingbird. I can do this.
You should speak with Admiral Ra. She's waiting for you up ahead.
I can't believe they're charging Tali Zora with such a thing.
Yeah, me neither, man.
Tali Zora can't even get a Quarian captain to stand for her. She's as good as convicted.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good.
Tali Zora vas Normandy. I am glad you came.
Oh, hey, it's
I
her.
could delay them only so long.
Yep.
Auntie Ron, Shepherd vas Normandy, this is Admiral Shalaran vas Tonbe. She's a friend of my father's. Wait, Ron, you called me vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure from the Nima.
Oh, jeez.
You're an admiral. Does that mean you're one of the judges?
I'm afraid not. My history with Tali and her father forced me to recuse myself.
I imagine father had to do the same.
You'll see inside, Tali. For my part, I moderate and ensure that the rules of protocol are followed, but I have no vote in the judgment.
I take it being associated with the human ship is a bad sign.
They stripped me of my ship name. That's as good as declaring me exiled already.
It's
Oof.
not over yet, Tali. You have friends who still know you as Tali Zora vas Nima. Whatever we must call you legally.
Okay, so there's a lot more moving parts than this. I was kind of expecting, maybe Tali had been framed because, she's such a good little thing. She's so good.
Yeah.
But now it's beginning to sound like, okay, she might have made a mistake. Or at least an error in judgment. Or maybe someone is still trying to frame her. I don't fucking know. I'm gonna have to go into Phoenix Wright mode up in here.
I guess we should get started. Does Tali have a defense counselor? Someone who speaks for her side?
Indeed, she does, Captain Shepard. She is part of your crew now, recognized by Quarian law. And remember, an accused is always represented by his or her ship's captain.
So, you would actually speak for my defense.
This is a
terrible
terrible idea. It is. But we gotta put on a strong face. We gotta put on a strong face for you, Tali.
I'll do everything in my power to help you, Tali.
Thank you, Shepard. I could not ask for a better counselor.
Yes, you
Our
could.
legal rules are simple. There are no legal tricks or political loopholes for you to worry about. Present the truth as best you can. It will have to be enough. Now come. I promised that I would not delay you.
Okay, then. I guess they didn't want to, get too crazy, since they were going to have a trial here. Oh, God. Dan the man! So good to see you, buddy. I hope you're doing well.
Hey. How's it going, Dan?
We're doing Tali's loyalty mission, so I have to be a lawyer.
Yep.
This conclave is brought to order. Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Kill us alive. The accused Tali Zora vas Normandy has come with her captain to defend herself against a charge of treason.
Objection! A human has no business at a hearing involving such sensitive military matters.
Overruled. I'm a captain, bitch.
Then you should not have declared Tally crew of the Normandy, Admiral Chorus. By right, as Tally's captain, Shepard must stay.
Oh, so he's the one.
Objection withdrawn.
Shepard was Normandy. Your crew member Tally Zora stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
You bet your ass I'm gonna speak for her. I just hope I say the right words. Paragon Shep.
If it helps Tali, I will. But in her heart, she remains Tali Zora Vas Nima, a proud member of the migrant fleet. I regret that our captain is forbidden to stand at her side today.
Nobody has been forbidden from anything. It is a simple...
Lie to them if you must, Zalcoris, but don't lie to me and expect me to stay silent. The human is right.
Admirals, please. Shepard's willingness to represent Tali Zora in this hearing is appreciated. Tali, you're accused of bringing active guests to the migrant fleet. What say you?
How could Tali have brought guests to the fleet while serving on the Normandy?
To clarify, Shepard, Tali isn't accused of bringing back entire units, only parts that could spontaneously reactivate.
But I would never send active guests to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
Oh, shit. That's not good.
What are you talking about? What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai. Your father included.
What? Oh, Keela.
I appreciate the need for this trial, Admirals. But right now, our first concern must be the safety of the migrant fleet. The Normandy stands ready to assist in whatever capacity necessary.
Thank you. Quarian strike teams have attempted to retake the ship, so far without success.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
I'm looking for my father, you bastet!
Damn! Yeah, you tell him, Tali.
This proposal is extremely dangerous.
Here, I'll pretend to hold you back. Go get him. Oh, jeez. This just keeps getting better, doesn't it, fellas?
With your permission, Admirals, yes. The good of the fleet must come first. And Tali needs to find her father.
Agreed. And if you die on this worthy mission, Tali, we will see that your name is cleared of these charges.
We can discuss that later.
Then it is decided. You will attempt to retake the Alarai. You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya. A shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed in action.
Okay. This is a spicy legal process they've got going on here, huh?
Thank you for agreeing to take back the Alarai, Shepard. The Admiral sounds sure that my father is already dead, but... I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
We gotta check on the girl.
So I know I did bury the lead a little bit,
a lot of fire
but there's still going to be more defending to do.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason. And my father, I don't know. He could still be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead. I just don't know, Shepard, and I need to find out.
I mean, yeah, but like, you buried the lead in the most... In basically the best way you could have for the situation we have here, so I think that was good. You've done good. You're my emotional support, Eric. I trust.
Is there anyone here you want to talk to before we go?
We can talk with the Admirals. It might help us to see what their viewpoints are. But I doubt we'll change anyone's mind by talking to them privately.
Let's go.
Right. The sooner we get to the Alarai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
Shepard, the secondary docking hangar is through the conclave chamber where you are now. The shuttle they have provided is unarmed.
Understood.
Whatever Geth are on the Alarai have likely built more of themselves. Expect heavy resistance.
Okay.
Loyalty to the fleet is about more than just killing.
That guy in front of you.
Alizor is guilty.
Yeah, Cal Rieger.
Call Rieger.
Shepard, Telizora, good to see you both. Wish you were under
I'm glad
better
he lived.
circumstances.
What did they get from our readings?
Damnedest things, just like they said. No way the sun on Haystrom should have been acting that way.
So that dark energy theory is right. That's troubling.
Can't really comment on that, ma'am. I just shoot things.
Still simple old Cal Rieger. We love this guy.
What are you doing aboard the Raya? It sounds like you gave your report to the Admiralty already.
Well, I stayed to argue the charges against Telizora. I've served with her, and she deserves better than what she's getting.
Thanks, Cal.
Just stating facts, ma'am.
Have you had any luck talking to the Admiralty board?
Admiral Ron asked my opinion about the Geth since I'd fought on Haystrom. She and Admiral Gerrel are hoping you'll kill a bunch of Geth to get the crowd on your side, then find evidence to clear your name. They were hesitant, but, well, you didn't have many other options, ma'am. I recommended getting you onto the Alarai. I hope you can handle it.
You did the right thing. Thank you.
You said that your mission had something to do with dark energy.
Right. Remember the damn sun on Haystrom? Shorted out everything. Way too much radiation? The sun's getting old. Only it's not. Dark energy. It's reducing the mass of the star's interior. Techs are worried.
Alright. So being the only other game I had really played before we tried this whole thing, Mass Effect Andromeda does not hold a candle to this shit. And one of the reasons why is every time you have a fucking dialogue thing, they have camera angles, characters move, sometimes they even emote. As opposed to Andromeda, where most of the time you're just staring at them like how we're staring at Shepard right now while their lips are flapping. Like, what the fuck?
What does that dark energy buildup mean? Is it something we should worry
It's
about?
no wonder I only made it 2 hours into that game.
Just that it has a scientist world.
Yeah, that game just is not very good in any way.
Some rare phenomenon. If dark energy can destabilize solar material. Probably not something to worry about now. But resources in this galaxy are scarce enough without stars suddenly going dead.
Some days I think flying around in the fleet without a planet of our own is the right idea.
Damn.
Do you think the Geth are responsible for what's happening to Haystrom's sun?
Keela, I hope not. If they can screw up a star, our chances in war are even worse than I thought.
I don't think this is the Geth. It would take massive time and resources to affect a star like this deliberately. It's too inefficient to be a weapon, and even the Geth wouldn't destroy a useful star system. Besides, they didn't show up until we did.
Yeah, hope you're right, man. Synthetic bastards are bad enough as it is.
What does that dark energy buildup mean? Is it something we should worry about?
Sorry, Shepard, I don't know what it means. Just that it has a scientist worried.
Hopefully it's isolated, some rare phenomenon. If dark energy can destabilize solar material. Probably not something to worry about now. But resources in this galaxy are scarce enough without stars suddenly going dead.
Some days I think flying around in the fleet without a planet of our own is the right idea.
We should get going.
Good luck on the Alarai. Stay safe out there.
And of course, ooh, one of the Admiralty. Let's see what's up with Zen, Shen, how do they pronounce it in space?
Tali Zora, given the circumstances, are you certain that speaking to me is appropriate?
I also definitely recognize her voice too.
Alarai. I don't intend to bribe you in the middle of the plaza, Admiral.
Pleasure to meet you, Commander Shepard. We owe you a debt of gratitude for your actions against the Geth.
Why am I having trouble placing her? Alright, chat, if you guys know who voice acts...
Galactica.
Battlestar Galactica. Oh.
Blonde lady.
Oh shit, I think you're right. Okay. Okay.
Tali was with me. Saren and the Geth would have destroyed us all without her help.
Your political machinations are transparent, Commander. They are also unnecessary. If you and your father were actually experimenting on active Geth subjects, then you are simply idiots. No reason to waste resources on a trial. If not, then this was a tragic accident in the pursuit of a higher cause. Again, no trial is needed to determine that.
Oh shit, Gort, you spent $2 grand on an office chair? What? Went luxury, I see. Even mine's only a couple $100. And those things lasted me, I guess...
It's probably a Herman Miller.
Oh.
Or one of those custom-fitted ones.
True, yeah. What was the logic behind it? What kind of chair did you get, man?
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Little. We detected several communication signatures before the Geth jammed the comm systems. Given the likely networked intelligence requirements for taking over a ship, expect between 10 and 50 units.
Then this can't have anything to do with me. I only sent parts and pieces, and certainly not enough to make that many Geth.
That is interesting.
It sounds like your ideas about synthetics are in the minority.
Yes, at least on the Admiralty board, Hangerel sees an enemy that must be crushed. Zalcorus would run away and hide on some new colony world. Shalaran is still undecided. I had thought Rael to be firmly in Han's camp, but if his experiments were on active Geth, perhaps we have ideas in common.
If we don't find Rael alive on the Alarai, what do you think will happen?
The power balance will be disrupted. Han loses a vote for his foolish and self-destructive war. That would favor peace then, as Shalaran is too careful to risk her own neck. But if the Admiral replacing Rael agrees with me, things could become very exciting.
You support experiments on living creatures?
Rael should have felt no more guilt experimenting on Geth than I did while performing surgery on a childhood toy.
The fact that you performed surgery on your childhood toys explains a great deal, Admiral.
A ship travels faster than I can. With the right programming, it can choose locations, even defend itself when attacked. But it is just a machine. It was built for the sole purpose of serving its master, and it can be dismantled whenever its master desires.
She brings an interesting viewpoint. Let's see, you got the leather armrests and the headrest too? Heck yeah, man. Seems like a bougie chair, but I think... it's
None of them ever reach my head.
Honestly, I keep having to adjust the shit on my chair too, and knowing how tall you are, I believe it, man. I just believe that.
If you're not interested in this trial, why not recuse yourself?
And let that aging warship Hangerel and the cowardly Zalcorus be the ones to chart this course? I think not. The broader purpose underlying the trial is too important. Talizora is only peripherally related. No offense intended.
And what is the true purpose of this trial, Admiral?
To determine whether Quarians should fear their past mistakes or reclaim their glory using our natural affinity for artificial intelligence.
So the only reason you care about this is because Rael might have learned something valuable from the Geth?
Indeed. If he has, then even in this accident we may find something worthwhile.
You want to create new AIs?
No, Talizora. I wish to return the Geth to the control of their rightful masters, the Quarian race.
That's an ambitious goal.
Thank you for the information.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Commander.
That's one of those big if true moments. And you know what? Honestly, Frank, that's great. Life's too short to be sitting in a crappy chair. And Vitor lived, too.
Shepard? How did you get onto the Raya?
Shepard is here to help me with my trial.
Oh yes, I heard about that. I hope you didn't really do what they said you did.
No, Vitor. I would never endanger the fleet.
Oh, well, good. So, can I help you with anything? I mean, probably not, but you helped me.
Tali could use some friends right now. Would you be willing to tell the Admirals how she helped you?
No, I mean, yes, but I already did. They came to see me. I didn't want to talk in a crowd.
Vitor is doing well, but he isn't ready for a public speech just yet.
I talked to them. So did that soldier, Cal Rieger. We both told them about how you helped us. I hope it helped.
I'm sure it did, Vitor. Thank you.
Do you remember anything else about the Collectors? Anything at all?
Nothing new. I'm sorry. Every time I go back to that place in my mind, I...
Vitor, come back. It's okay.
I want to help, but I can't. I didn't see anything, and what I remember...
Don't worry, Vitor. We're going to find the things that did this, and we're going to kill them.
Good. Thank you.
Take care of yourself, Vitor. Not many could have gone through what you did and come out sane.
I know. I didn't. But thank you, Commander. It's only because of your help that I've come this far.
I know. I didn't. Damn. Alright, so Shalaran Admiral Geralt, Admiral Chorus. Alright, so that's the people we got so far. Let's see what's going on.
You set me up, Shala. You told Captain Donna not to say anything? I don't hear that my father may be dead until I'm in the trial? Why?
The admirals needed to hear the shock in your voice, Tali. Otherwise, they might not have let you try to retake the Alaray. That is your best chance at recovering evidence that can exonerate you. I am sorry. We cannot afford sensitivity, Tali.
Oh, jeez.
Are the judges that set on finding her guilty?
Anything involving the Geth is a live wire, Shepard. But there is still hope. And Girls greatly respects both you and Tali Zora for stopping Saren. Admiral Chorus sees the whole thing as a war crime and wants to convict. I have no idea what Admiral Zen wants. You should get to the Alarai soon. Is there anything else I can tell you?
What can you tell us about the Alarai?
Not much, I'm afraid. Real Zora only said that he was researching new defense technology.
He told me only that he needed any Geth parts or pieces I found. I assumed he was testing weapons on Geth components.
We knew nothing until the Alarai sent a distress signal, then went dead. We didn't even know about the Geth until a boarding team was attacked.
You're saying there's no data about the inside of the ship?
That's exactly what I am saying. The Marines who survived and escaped saw bodies in the halls. We must assume the worst.
No, we don't.
You got a fair point there, Gort. Life's too short to sit in a shitty chair when we have so much sitting to do in this life. And honestly, that $2,000's gonna go a long way. Like, you might have to replace who knows how many number of cheaper chairs in that time over 10 years, but getting that kind of warranty seems pretty good. Seems pretty heckin' good.
How long have you known Tali's family?
Reminds me of an old study I'll talk about in a little bit.
25 or 30 years, I'd guess. I was there when Tali was born. Her mother and I had synced up our suits so we could be in the same open-air room. I was sick for a week, but it was worth it. I was the one who took Tali from her mother and put her in the bubble. She cried so hard.
A bubble. Yeah, honestly, you fucking earned this, man. You've earned this.
Heck yeah, Gort. Proud of you, buddy.
You put your children in bubbles?
Environmental units. It's a step between relying on the mother's immune system through nursing and getting a suit of one's own.
The bubbles let parents take their children out of the clean rooms safely. We don't wear suits until adolescence.
There's a celebration when a child gets her first suit. It's a coming of age.
Huh.
I'm not hearing much about Rael's involvement in Tali's life.
It's difficult to explain. I shouldn't.
It's all right, Hanshala.
Right for string.
No secrets between shipmates. I think I told Shepard about my father.
If you say so. Rael was committed to the Quarian cause. That didn't leave him a lot of time for his family. He wanted to give Tali and her mother the home world, or a strong fleet at least. That was how he showed his love.
Alrighty then.
What kind of evidence will carry weight with the admirals?
Tali, you admitted to sending Geth parts to your father for his project.
Yes, but never anything that could have come back online on its own. I took every possible precaution.
Then find records of your shipment and experiments. Something that proves you were careful. Something that proves that this is all just a terrible accident that nobody could have foreseen.
I feel like the real evidence is gonna be that Rael put a Geth back together or something. Because he was the one asking for the parts, right?
Solid guess.
Well, anyway, let's learn more about the Admiralty.
There seem to be some other arguments going on among the admirals.
You caught that? Yes, the Geth's presence makes this a touchy issue. The Admiralty Board is trying to determine whether to focus on colonial development or attempt to retake the home world.
You're thinking of war? With the Geth?
I am not, Tali, but others are.
I know the migrant fleet is formidable, but even you can't take on the Geth.
We grow tired of wandering the stars, Shepard. We want our world back. We have paid enough for our mistake. I'm not giving you my opinion. I'm telling you which way the wind is blowing.
Wow, Wow, so we could see a Quarian war with the Geth. That's not gonna end well. I mean, they might win, but it still would be incredibly costly based on what we know about the Geth.
We should move on.
Good luck on the Alarai.
Here's the thing. The Geth, they didn't win against the Alliance, but they put them on the back foot for a while. And the Alliance has multiple planets. You know, they're a true interstellar nation. This is a migrant fleet. This is a Battlestar Galactica situation where everything they lose, they can't get back.
Yeah, no, it's going to war with the Geth is a fucking terrible idea. They've gotta, I don't know, build bigger alliances, find some kind of resources to tap into. They gotta have some kind of edge, and right now it just seems like they don't. They really don't.
Tali'Zorah's first thought is to protect the fleet.
Tali, I'm glad Admiral Ran got you leave to hit the Alarai. Hopefully you'll find something that clears your name.
I'm more concerned with finding my father, Admiral.
I wish you luck. Blow up some Geth on the way. And your Captain Shepard, Admiral Hangarel Vasnima. You got Admiral Corris backing up worse than a Krogan toilet. Glad to see Tali's captain knows how to handle a courtroom.
I'm just here to help Tali, Admiral.
I'm glad someone is.
You believe I'm innocent, don't you, Admiral?
I know you and your father. You put too much of yourselves into this fleet to do anything to jeopardize our safety. And you're both smart enough not to make mistakes like the ones they're saying you made.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Nothing good. We sent some of our best Marines into that hellhole. Damn few made it back. Whatever Rael was doing, it blew up in his face. The ship is crawling with Geth. Don't go in expecting survivors.
Admiral, my father, your friend, is on that ship.
I know that, Tali, but if Shala hadn't suggested you might volunteer, we'd already have destroyed the Alarai. That's where we stand.
Can you tell me about the other admirals? Anything that might help me change their minds about Tali?
The one you didn't recognize, Tali, is Admiral Zen. She's on the fence. She takes fleet safety very seriously. On the other hand, she's always been in favor of studying the Geth. I hope she sees the benefits of Rael's research. Admiral Corris is the same whining suit wetter he always was.
Damn.
You disagree with Admiral Corris's policies, I'm guessing. Or is it personal?
The man is a damn Geth apologist. Thinks we were wrong to try to destroy them centuries ago. He wants us to search for new colony possibilities instead of taking back the home world. Any research on the Geth makes him angry. You don't have much of a chance with him, I'm afraid.
That's interesting. A little unexpected.
You and Tali's father go back a long ways?
We served together on the gunship Yaska during a bad Batarian raid. We were kids, serving pre-pilgrimage as trainees. Crew of 10, and 6 were dead. Kinetic barriers were down. Rael and I were alone on the bridge, and the Batarians had drawn off a tramp freighter.
Oh shit.
Did you save the freighter?
Our ship was under orders to hold position, but Rael looked at me and said, "We're underage. They can't charge us for breaking formation." He took the helm, I took weapons, and we brought that freighter back. The crew called us heroes. The brass called us idiots. They slapped medals on our suits, then kicked us off to pilgrimage a bit earlier than usual. That's Rael for you.
Interesting.
It sounds like we're dealing with more politics than just Tali bringing back equipment.
You noticed that, did you? Tali's father wasn't just running weapons tests on the Geth for fun. He was looking for something to give us an edge when we attacked the Geth in full-scale war.
I know Father wanted to retake the homeworld someday, but are we that close?
I don't know, kid. We almost had the votes. We just need to give people hope for victory.
I hope the Quarian people find some place to live, Admiral, but it sounds like you're playing with fire.
We're too comfortable now, Shepard. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy and we just ride around doing nothing.
We might need that fleet to help fight the Reapers, Admiral.
Then we need a world to shelter our non-combatants while we do it.
That is a fair point.
Thanks for the information.
Hang in there, kid.
Thank you, Admiral.
Oh, is this just like how Quarians view subtlety? Because like, we have talked to everyone about the rivalries between admirals, and they're always like, "Oh, you noticed that, did you?" Despite the fact that they were literally like bickering with each other in front of the whole audience.
No comment.
Judging by your ability to play to a crowd, human, I have done Talia a favor by stripping Vas Nima from her name.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zalcorus Vas Quib Quib.
Quib
Do
Quib.
not ask about the name.
I take no pleasure in this, Tali, truly. But you have gravely endangered and dishonored our fleet.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Only that you should have let us destroy it. When we find the evidence of what Tali and her father did there, any hope of convincing the other admirals will die.
I did not bring active Geth to the Alarai, Admiral. I know how dangerous that would be. I only brought pieces.
The captured ship with its crew slaughtered by living beings in pain belies your argument.
You have a ship named Quib Quib?
Oh, here we go.
Our people have, during difficult periods, purchased pre-owned vessels from other cultures. And have, on occasion, had difficulty altering the ship's registry information. The citizens of these foreign-named ships have borne the stigma of these names with grace and honor.
If it bothers you, maybe you should find another ship.
I've occasionally entertained the idea of requesting a transfer. Something with a nice, respectable name, like the Defrons or the Ictomy. But I am proud of the Quib Quib, and I will not flee because of petty insults.
Oh, here we go.
What exactly is your problem with my crew member, Admiral?
I respect Tali immensely. Her actions against Saren are to be lauded. But, like her father, she wants nothing but the destruction of the Geth. The people we created. The people we wronged.
The Geth drove us from our homeworld.
Of course they did. We tried to kill them.
Quib Quib. Huh. That does bring into question the series of events that happened to lead to the Quarians being thrown into migration. Because it does seem like the AI gained sentience, and their first option was like, let's genocide these thinking, feeling machines, or something like that. I'm hoping that will all be revealed in due time.
You and the other admirals appear to have some disagreements beyond Tali's trial.
You are correct. Tali, I apologize for it being brought into your proceedings. The other admirals are pushing for war. Rael Zora was researching new weapons to use against the Geth. They would see our fleet destroyed in the skies over our homeworld, rather than find a new colony and adapt.
Can the Quarians coexist with the Geth after all your history?
I don't know. We all deserve to find out. They are our children, Shepard. We have all done horrible things to each other, but it has to end. For both groups. That is why I cannot sanction whatever experiments you helped enable, Talizora. I believe this message needs to be sent.
I understand, Admiral. I do not agree with you, but I understand.
We should move on.
Goodbye, Talizora. Be well.
I'm surprised to hear you say that.
I don't hate you, Tali. I just think your father's plans for war were wrong.
Quib Quib.
Quib Quib.
Quib Quib. Alright, we did it. We talked to everyone. You know, I feel like this would hit a lot harder if we had ever actually had a Geth that wanted to talk to us instead of just trying to kill us.
Maybe that's the idea, though.
Huh.
If anyone can retake the Alarai, Talizora can.
Okay, you might be cooking.
Yep. Also, just FYI, this is really annoying. It's not your fault at all. I keep losing audio, so I'm gonna be trying to fix this, so I might be a bit quiet.
Okay, fair enough.
Father dead or trapped on the Alarai. My name stripped? How could you not tell me this, Captain?
I'm sorry, Tali. I was under orders from Admiral Rand herself. I couldn't say anything. She wanted to get you onto the Alarai. She said that the Admiralty Board needed to see your reactions. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
Who decides where the migrant fleet is going?
That's a more complex question than you might think. The Conclave votes on where we're going, but the Admiralty works out how we get there safely. Avoiding areas of piracy, scheduling resupply, that sort of thing.
Seems like you're cut out of the loop.
Raya has a representative in the Conclave, like every other ship. But me, personally, I don't get to say in anything that happens beyond my ship's hull. If my crew doesn't like the way things are going, we're free to leave the fleet at any time. Of course, since the Raya produces about a third of the fleet's food, they try to keep us happy.
Interesting.
Why is the fleet here? A binary blue giant system isn't the most hospitable place in the galaxy.
Not if you're looking for a planet to land on. We've been doing a lot of deep-range travel. The bulk of the fleet is here to charge up using photovoltaic solar cells. We're running an ice mining operation at the Red Dwarf 6 light years off. They haul it here, and we melt it for water, or crack it into deuterium, hydrogen, and oxygen.
Why'd you post guards outside our ship?
Aside from the fact that your crew is Cerberus, technically it's under quarantine. Any accidental intership contact could sicken or kill our crew.
We'll talk to you later, Captain.
He's learning more ways to break conversation. Be afraid. Like, did you hear that? I should move on? Damn, where did that come from?
Out of control. This is on their heads.
Shep be playing with a dictionary.
I think I told you that there's a part in 3 where they make that a whole joke. Like, do I really say that much? Maybe I should change things up.
That's pretty funny. Oh, I should have changed my heavy weapon. Oh well.
What, you don't want to have a literal nuke on a close-range ship engagement?
When you say it like that, no.
I think you have a chance to change it.
Okay, fair enough. One step at a time.
If Talizora is stuck with a human captain, at least it's an eloquent one.
I imagine they would be talking so much ship if I was like Renegade Shep.
Talizora Vas Nima. Oh, sorry. I mean Vas Normandy.
No offense taken. The change in name was not my choice.
Per Admiral Rand's orders, the shuttle is prepared for you and Captain Shepard Vas Normandy.
Can you tell us anything about what we'll find on the Alarai?
I'm afraid I don't know much. Not many Marines made it back from the initial assault. They talked about massive waves of Geth, though. More than there should have been.
There shouldn't have been any at all.
Right. I mean that they're afraid the Geth are building or repairing more of themselves from materials on the Alarai.
Alright.
Let's head to the Alarai.
Of course. I'll unlock the shuttle now. Good luck with those Geth, Talizora. Kira Selai.
Zoom. Alright, fuck it, we ball. And I'm bringing mini nukes. Wait. No, I'm not. Never mind, I don't even have enough to fire a mini nuke yet. Gotta remember to be aggressive with that ability because it gives shields back now.
Heck yeah.
Oh dear. Let's get my submachine gun.
It's still the wrong one.
It is. Well, actually, this might be the right one this time because this one is really good in close range because of that fire rate.
Affirmative.
Yeah, I had to guard my ass for a second there, buddy. Bubula. We need to get all the info to make sure everyone knows Tali's innocent. Or at the very least, we gotta be able to fudge some records. I'm not above that.
Something's slowing down.
Hey, awful idea.
What's that?
Following security protocols will take too long.
They turned off the firewalls so they could have more processor power. Like shutting off your fucking antivirus because Yeah, it's a bad idea.
Yeah. Look, dude, I'm just glad Windows 10 is getting security support till like 2028. But even then, these guys are like, let's just let the AI in to our systems. Let's do that. We're working with AI, right? They know that.
Parts from a disabled repair drone, plus a reflex algorithm that I didn't recognize. I got this on Haystrom.
What made a part worth sending back to your father?
It had to be in working order, something that could be analyzed and integrated into other technology. Anything new had priority. Technology the Geth had developed themselves, signs of modification, clues to their thinking.
How did you get these things to your father?
Sometimes I left packages at secure drops in civilized areas. Someone on pilgrimage would see that it was shipped home. For very valuable finds, I'd signal home, and Father would send a small ship.
Haystrom was a war zone. How did you salvage gear in the middle of all that?
These suits have more pockets than you'd think. Quarians have learned how to salvage whatever we can, whenever we can. Within reason. We're not Vorcha, but we repair what most people would throw away. Hundreds of the ships in our fleet were salvaged wrecks, either found dead in space or purchased for next to nothing.
Does that salvaged gear give you a clue as to what happened here?
No, I don't know. Shepard, I checked everything I sent here. I passed up great finds because they might be too
I think I'm gonna have to
dangerous,
restart my computer. It's
uncontrolled
bugging, being
reactivation or
fixed, but I will be
self-repair.
back.
Oh shit.
know which
No,
possibility is
my
worse.
emotional support,
That I
Eric.
got
We're losing him for a minute, fellas.
dangerous, or that Father actually did all this.
Okay. Whatever the case, this begs so many questions because you would think that, you know, the people who literally designed the Geth would be a bit more, I don't know, security focused when it comes to dealing with their parts. You'd think that would be kind of an important priority for them. I guess not. Damn you, Windows. It's all going south, Dan.
I didn't authorize. Oh, Keela. How many Geth are networked?
All of them. Rail Zora.
Shut it down. Shut everything down. They're in the system.
Yep, they literally just let the Geth right on in. It was cool, it was great. Alright, let's go ahead and light my SMG on fire real quick here. I have a feeling like that's gonna be important.
Enemy!
Oh dear. This guy needs to sit down for a second. There we go, much better. Take that, Geth Hunter, we're doing fine. Tally, please tell me you are using your shotgun, good girl. Garrus with his battle rifle. That'll do, that'll do. Doesn't appear to be more of them.
Navigation. Weapons are offline. Our mistake won't endanger the fleet. They're burning through the door. I don't have much time. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Jonah, if you get this, be strong for Daddy. Mommy loves you very much.
That was grim as fuck. Alright, let's go ahead and do a little bypass to wash that taste out of the old mouth. Oh shit. Look at me. Look at what I did there. I'm just not paying nearly enough attention right now. It's fine, everything will be fine.
Look out!
Oh.
No.
Hello, welcome. Good job with the... Oh wow, that's funny. If you get caught mid-shot, apparently the muzzle flash just kind of freaks out. Anyway. Oh jeez, I need my shields back. You're gonna give them to me. Thank you. Oh, there's more of them. Oh god! Oh, I didn't see you. Oh shit!
Oh man.
The hunter finally living up to his name. He did it. He fucking did it, the mad lad.
Hostile!
Sir? Oh, I did. I got the muzzle flash glitch again.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's hear this depressing message again.
Down navigation. Weapons are offline. Our mistake won't endanger the fleet. They're burning through the door. I don't have much time. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Jonah, if you get this, be strong for Daddy. Mommy loves you very much.
Who was that behind her this time? That wasn't there last time. Unless I'm crazy, chat.
I'm gonna be 100% real with you, man. That might just have been a bug.
It was probably a bug.
I'm gonna be 100% with you. She was not killed by a Gorian.
Yeah, no, I know. She was killed by a gat. I saw the message play properly last time. Just not this time.
There we go. There we go.
Gotta remember that I've decided to punish myself by playing on hard because I'm a goober like that.
Yeah.
So I gotta play like it.
I will say, Kyle, I need to make sure, you know, is everything going all right at home? Like, you know, is your love life going great? Because you aren't using your sniper rifle in close quarters. I thought she was best girl.
She is best girl. We're having some issues right now, man.
I watched you slowly give up. Realized there wasn't much you could do for that.
It's just like the motherfucker's got a shield.
Enemy!
All right, yeah, I need to be aggressive like I was last time. Oh man, you really can't be a bitch when you're playing this class on this difficulty. We'll just let that sad message play in case that's important.
Anywhere I will.
All right.
No, it's a joke, Frank, because in the last game, he only used the sniper rifle, no matter what was going on, no matter how close range it was. And he also didn't romance any of the available romanceable options, so the joke was that he was a sniper rifle.
The joke. I mean, yeah, joke. Yep, that's what that is. Really funny joke there, am I right, guys? Why am I the only one laughing? Oh, that! Oh, no, that's bad.
Wait, pause.
Locked hostile.
All right, you can do Unity.
Look sharp.
That also would have been a full heal of you too.
Yep. Sounds good.
Oh my god, is Callie inside that cabinet?
Yeah, she's in the cabinet. Okay, and now she's out. Damn. She is so attuned with technology, she can become it, even if it's as simple as... I thought there'd be like a space there or something. Nope, she just phased through that matter. But in all fairness, guys, there was a moment where my Shepard and Ashley were starting to get the hots for each other right before we went to Vermeer, and I chose Ashley to die. It actually makes for a very, very sad narrative. And as such, my Shepard wears Ashley's colors on his armor. Though let's be real, we're gonna find our space waifu. It's gonna happen, fellas. You need not worry.
I will say though, I mean, man, you're waiting quite a while. Do you think you have time?
This console might have something.
This life is short, especially if Shepard gets killed in between every game, which might be a thing that happens. I don't fucking know. I probably should pick someone to go for. Not Jack, Dan the man. I like crazy chicks too much in real life, and it has been a wild ride. Maybe I should make a good decision in the video games at least, you know what I'm saying, fellas?
Do you think testing weapons on the Geth was
I
right?
kid.
It's not testing
I have no
weapons
regrets.
on prisoner, Shepard. I only sent Father parts. Even if he assembled them, they wouldn't be sapient. You saw what Saren and Sovereign did with the Geth. Any research that gives us an advantage is important.
Did you know what kind of tests your father was running?
Sorry.
No, Father just told me to send back any Geth technology I could find that wasn't a direct danger to the fleet. I suspected he might be testing weapons, but I thought he was just working on new ways to bypass shields or armor.
Okay.
Okay.
While you're listening to this, especially when she says stuff like, "Oh, we're not testing them on prisoners," I want you to really compare what she's saying to what Cerberus says it does.
Huh. Okay. Because we have some first-hand experience with how fucked up Cerberus gets.
Could any of that data clear your name?
Doubtful. This is mostly results data, effects of different disruptive hacking techniques. I don't understand all of it. But they may have been activating the Geth deliberately. I don't know. Nothing here says specifically, but if they were, then Father was doing something terrible.
Reminder that these are true AI.
You promised you'd build me a house on the homeworld. Was this going to bring us back home?
We should keep moving.
Right.
Jeez.
Remember that even though you've only ever fought them and they've only ever been, you know, enemies, they are technically sapient, sentient creatures.
Yup. Yup. Something that was mentioned and then never really became important in the first game, but it's definitely becoming substantially more interesting now.
See, the Geth are one of the only... A lot of people think that they're really one-dimensional. I was kind of that way. They're the only alien species that is truly alien. They don't interact with you. They don't explain their motivations.
Well, not to
they don't
worry
appeal
about.
to your humanity. They just go for their own motivations.
Which makes sense, considering how they were given life and then immediately thrust into the meat grinder. Alright. How bad's the damage right now? How bad is my poor baby sniper rifle? Oh, hey. Oh, jeez. Garrus, could you be a doll? Yikes. Where did he go? Oh!
He went that way, apparently. You need to, yeah, you just...
Everything's fine. Oh, fuck. No, everything's not fine. I need better cover. Get in cover. Thank you, Chef. Good boy. Good Chef. Now everything's fine. God, my hand cannon does more damage consistently. She's the goat.
Also, you hit the neck, not the face. The face is the eye.
Fair enough. Okay, that was just straight up panic fire. Good job, Garrus. Good job, Gare Bear.
You are right that you buffed the shit out of your hand cannon's damage and stuff. But hey, look, you can get a new sniper rifle, and you can also now spend money on these buffs because hey, now they're valuable to you. So there's no reason to go back and check the shops again.
True. Gonna steal more quarry and money. They're dead now. It's okay.
Entry. Our hacking attempts failed. The Geth have an adaptive consciousness. Hack one process and the others autocorrect. Still, we're making progress. Rail Zora is convinced we'll have a viable system in less than a year. This weapon will put our people back on the homeworld, and it's all because of Rail Zora.
Yeah, that worked great, didn't it?
Father! No. You always had a plan. Masked life signs or an onboard medical stasis program, maybe. You wouldn't. They're wrong. You wouldn't just die like this. You wouldn't leave me.
Hey, come here.
Damn it.
Oh, poor thing.
I'm sorry.
You've got nothing to be sorry about.
Maybe he would have known I'd come. Maybe he left a message.
main hub will be on the bridge. You'll need to destroy it to stop their VI processes from forming new neural links. Make sure Hangerl and Darozen see the data. They must.
Thanks, Dad.
He knew you'd come for him. He was trying to help you. It's not perfect. It's not what you wanted. But it's the best he could do.
I don't know what's worse. Thinking he never really cared, or thinking that he did, and that this was the only way he could show it. It doesn't matter. One way or the other, I cared. And I'm here. And we're ending this.
Atta girl, let's fucking ball! After I finish looting. There's a process. You know how I want. You know how I function, Tally.
Yep,
Come on.
Yep. I mean, even, she said, Quarians have a lot of pockets. They sell this shit.
Damn right. Damn right. These people, we have an understanding. Goddamn. I am, like, messing with my own eyes so bad right now. We haven't been on the razor's edge of the basic one. We still got there. We're goated. We're so goated, boys.
Yeah, doubling the Hackmaid is like the best upgrade you can get early on. Oh wait.
Taking that.
Yeah.
Also taking that. Alright, now we fight for our life. Get knocked over, nerd.
Combat throws away.
Oh, hey, Garrus, how you doing?
Scratch one!
Attaboy, Gare Bear.
You don't have ice on.
Yeah, that would help, wouldn't it? Let's go ahead and get that as soon as we get the... There we are. Get some more ammo.
This should soften them up.
Ow. Ah, Geth rockets! No good. Alright. Now we need to apply a lot of fire and fast. Can this do it now? Yes! It can do it now! It was worth it.
The drones are hostile, by the way.
Yeah, they're little bitches. But I gotta get rid of the big bitch. I had target fixation on the big bitch. Okay, so these are the files that Rail wanted us to see.
This console is linked to the main hub Father mentioned. Disabling it shut down any Geth we missed. It looks like some of the recordings remained intact. They'll tell us how this happened, what Father did.
You sound like you don't really want to hear it.
No. We have to. I know. This is terrible, Shepard. I don't want to know that he was part of this.
Do we have enough parts to bring more online?
Yes, the new shipment from your daughter will let us add 2 more Geth to the network.
We're nearing a breakthrough on systemic viral attacks.
No.
Perhaps we should inform the Admiralty Board, just to be safe.
No. We're too close. I promised to build my daughter a house on the home world. I'm not going to sit and wait while the politicians argue.
We'd have an easier time of it if Tali Zora could send back more working material.
Absolutely not. I don't want Tali exposed to any political blowback. Leave Tali out of this. Assemble a new Geth with what we have. Bypass security protocols if need be.
Oh, dang.
It sounds like he was doing this for you.
I never wanted this, Shepard. Keela, I never wanted this. Everything here is his fault. I tried to pretend it didn't point to him, but this... When this comes up in the trial, they'll... We can't tell them. Not the Admirals, not anyone.
Oh.
Tali, without this evidence, you're looking at exile.
You think I don't know that? You think I want to live knowing that I can never see the fleet again? But I can't go back into that room and say that my father was the worst war criminal in our people's history. I cannot.
Rail Zora doesn't need you to worry about him anymore. You heard him say he didn't want you to be caught in the politics.
You don't understand, Shepard. They would strike his name from the manifest of every ship he ever served on. He would be worse than an exile. He'd be a traitor to our people, held up for children as a monster in a cautionary tale. I can't let all the good he did be destroyed for this, Shepard.
We're not going to decide anything here. Let's see what the Admirals say once we get back.
You're my captain in this hearing, Shepard. It's your decision. But please, don't destroy what my father was. Come on. If we wait too long, they'll decide we're already dead, and none of this will matter.
I told you there was a little bit more Phoenix Writing to do.
Oh God, here we go.
We need to face facts. There has been no word. There is no reason to think Tali Zora survived.
Sounds like the hearing is already underway.
We must trust Shepard's offer of assistance. It's only been a
They're
few
not right there.
hours.
That's on
Quarian
speakers.
Marines lasted less than 5 minutes, Admiral. Call it.
A pity, Shepard, but
Oh, chorus.
Very well. Is the Admiralty Board prepared to render judgment?
Sorry we're late.
Ain't that the truth, Avery? Hey, good to see you again, man.
Tali Zora Vas Normandy saved the Alarai. I hope this proves her loyalty to the Quarian people.
her loyalty was never in doubt, only her judgment.
Perhaps Tali Zora can offer something to encourage more trust in her judgment.
Did you find anything on the Alarai that could clarify what happened there?
Shepard, please.
Does Captain Shepard have any new evidence to submit to this hearing?
I don't need evidence. Alright, Tali. We'll follow your wishes.
Tali helped me defeat Saren and the Geth at the Citadel. That should be all the evidence you need.
I fail to see what relevance...
You're not really interested in Tali, are you? This trial isn't about her. It's about the Geth.
This hearing has nothing to do with the Geth.
You want people to sympathize with them. And Geralt wants to go to war. None of you care about Tali. She knows more about the Geth than any other Quarian alive. You should be listening to her, not putting her on trial. Tali Zora saved the Citadel. She saved the Alarai. She showed the galaxy the value of the Quarian people. I can't think of stronger evidence than that.
Are the admirals prepared to render the judgment?
It was a heartwarming speech, Shep, but as we know, this is political more than anything.
Tali Zora, in light of your history of service, we
Holy
do not
shit.
find sufficient evidence to convict. You are cleared of all charges. Commander Shepard, please accept these gifts in appreciation for you taking the time to represent one of our people.
And we can add yet more. I want to tell the good people of this ship to not go to war. It's a bad fucking idea.
If you appreciate me, then listen. The Reapers are coming. I'm going to need your help to stop them. Please, don't throw away your lives against the Geth.
Thank you, Commander Shepard. I hope this board carefully considers your advice.
This hearing is concluded. Go in peace, Tali Zora Vas Normandy. Kila Solai.
You know what? This was actually a really fitting
I can't
mission
believe you
before
pulled
the
that
next
off.
one we're doing.
What you said. I've never had anyone speak like that on my behalf. Thank you for being there for my father and me. Even when... Thank you.
Well, you can still go back in and get you exiled if you want.
Thanks, but I'm fine with things like this. It's fun watching you shout.
Tally, about what your father said, what he did. You deserve better.
I got better, Shepard. I got you.
Aw, that's a really touching moment.
Come on, Talizora Vas Normandy. Let's get back to our ship.
Thank you, Captain.
I'll take it.
Alright, let's go!
There we go.
Not too shabby, everybody.
So, fun fact, that dialogue option you did, not only did it require the Paragon, it required you actually talking to each of the admirals and learning what they wanted.
Oh. Oh, so it was good that we have the habitual need to talk to everybody ever.
Yeah, you should probably check in with some people, maybe Tally again, maybe Joker. I don't need you to do the whole crew.
All right.
It wasn't a main story mission, it was a loyalty one.
Yeah, let's go see what's up with the jokester.
Protheans repurposed by the Reapers. What a sad end. Makes you wonder if the Keepers on the Citadel were once something different.
I've been hearing a lot of Steve Blum's voice lately because I started rewatching Samurai Champloo. Classic shit.
I haven't seen it, and I also haven't seen Cowboy Bebop. I've tried both times. Venting from the number, it can be hard to get into those old shows. You know.
It's true. Definitely for me, part of it is nostalgia, but I still really like them.
I know Cowboy Bebop's goated. I just need to sit through it.
Often?
Fucking Joker's talking shit at me. Well, because I'm just standing
actually
over
a great
him.
one. It's the one you don't like. Comes out as, hey, so you come here too often.
Yeah.
The elusive man has some crazy looking eyes for a guy trying to lay low.
Don't talk about our boss like that, Joe. Well, the guy funding our bullshit.
Also,
I'm sorry.
Glad that mess is over for Tali, Commander. Some of those Quarians. I guess living your whole life aboard a ship can really mess with your priorities. Not that I would know. I'll just burn myself. Great.
Yeah, you did.
I assume everything is going well up here?
Quiet enough. What the?
Trouble?
No, it's nothing. Son of a... Very funny, Edie. Real original. Stop it.
You did insist on manual control, Mr. Moreau.
I like how Edie's part of the bit now.
Oh, yeah.
That's great.
I think actually you can talk to Edie on this side, and it's not just like a description of the ship. I think it's like actually talking to her.
Yes, Shepard.
Okay.
There might not be anything new. I think we went through this.
Know more about
Do you have a specific inquiry?
Oh, yeah. That's all stuff we've seen. Like, I guess maybe I could try the you and Joker. Maybe that has evolved.
How are you getting along with Joker?
Mr. Moreau does not trust me. It offends him that I am installing.
The last Normandy did just fine without an AI reminding me the airlock is ajar.
Yeah, we already talked about all that.
You out, Shepard.
Yeah.
Yeah, already.
She will have more stuff to say soon, though.
Fair enough. All right. Oh yes, and Dan the Man. The next mission is going to be what Eric is describing to me as a DLC mission of insane importance to the greater
Literally
shoot.
so much that, like, yeah, you're not wrong in thinking it's actually almost a sin that it's a DLC and not base game, but yeah.
But at least it was a free LC, you said, so that's good.
Yeah.
Gabby, you'd say the Normandy is a she, not a he, right?
Of course. The Normandy's the sweetest girl there is.
And Edie's a she. Tally's definitely a she.
What are you getting at, Kenneth?
I'm just saying I'm feeling a wee bit threatened here. A lot of female energy, and I'm just one man.
You're such a dick.
See? Look where your mind went. Got to watch out for myself.
God damn it, Donnelly. Seth Green's voice really takes you out of the game, huh? I mean, Seth Green's actually a pretty good voice actor, I think. It doesn't help that, like, we've seen him with that exact same voice doing so much, like, goofy shit. Like, he just acted as himself in the Austin Powers movies and Scooby-Doo 2. Whatever, let's see how Tally's doing.
Keela, I'm sorry I dragged you into Quarian politics. All that infighting, seeing what my father did. You were the only one there for me, Shepard. The only cover I had against that storm. Thank you.
I imagine they're trying to fill your father's spot on the Admiralty Board.
What will that do to the balance of power?
I have no idea. Being exiled might have made it easier. A few people are suggesting me as a candidate. Replacing an admiral takes time, though. You may not have noticed, but Quarians like to debate.
Oh.
I think your point about their subtlety is on the nose.
Yeah. That's... Dude, I think that's fucking confirmation, right? Like, come on, even Tali's saying it.
Are Quarian politics always like that?
No. Sometimes it can actually get unpleasant. We're a very social people, Shepard. We have to be, to make up for being stuck in these suits. And part of that means getting involved in each other's business.
The whole trial was insulting. You should have had time to mourn your father.
I don't think life is about what you deserve. But my father would be honored that I chose to mourn him by blowing up a lot of gas. I should get back to work. But thanks for checking on me.
Alright, she seems to be in about as high a spirits as we could hope for, given the situation.
You literally got the best possible outcome that was only got by doing extra shit. Like, yeah, you're good.
I want to check on my new toy, of course. Yes.
It looks like you're still missing one.
2. Top right and bottom left, maybe. Maybe a third?
Oh, wait, yeah, a third too. Alright, there's more ships for you to collect.
More shit? How are my fish doing?
You're all dead because you didn't feed them, you boy.
No!
I didn't tell you that's how it had to be. But also, if you befriend Kelly, you can get her to feed your fish for you.
Ah, my poor fish. I gotta start collecting them all over again.
You also think Edie would do it, like, honestly. But hey, it's a funny detail they put in.
Yeah. Honestly. Alright,
so, are you ready for the mission?
Safety save. Boom.
Safety save. Also, hey, I recommend that you optimize your gear as much as you like it to, like for your loadout and everything, your armor.
All right, we'll do that real quick then.
It's a long mission.
And we're gonna be in the shit, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Well, this was good. I actually really like this set. A lot more than I thought it would based on the splash image, but it's time. Oh. Rippin' pasta, Dragon Age. Rippin' pasta.
Yeah. I don't know. I might try Veilguard when it goes on sale for $1 or goes to Epic. No, sorry, it goes to the Microsoft fucking playing the game for free shit. But I'm not spending more than $8 on that game. I've seen too many bad reviews of it.
Yeah, and I mean, there's definitely some people who are just kind of whining about stuff, but if we're being honest here, I've seen enough legitimate criticism that there's just no way. There's just no way. Is the only shoulders we got? Yeah, okay. Weapon damage is still good.
The bad thing, like, you know it's bad when they say, oh, none of your past choices are going to carry over to this game.
Yeah.
When it's a game like these series, you know?
And I guess there is something to be said for trying to, you know, start a new story. But you'd think that the characters who existed would still have had some kind of, I don't know, like, impact on the greater world. Especially because we play incredibly important people.
Yeah.
In these series.
And it's also not like a standalone story like Andromeda was. It is literally the next story immediately after fucking the third game. Like,
yeah, you'd think the Grey Warden, the Hawk, and the Inquisitor would have all had some kind of fucking impact, because they were all like monolithically huge figures in their respective games.
All right. So once again, this is a massive thing, and I really like that your speech at the end, you know, saying, "Hey, don't go to war. The Reapers are coming. Head to the mass relay."
Okay, where am I going now? What am I looking for?
Go down low. Lower. All the way at the edge of the galaxy, right there. Rescue Dr. Kenson.
All right. To the Viper Nebula we go, boys. We're zooming.
You're going to the deepest and farthest stretch, the most remote stretch of the Terminus systems. You're deep in Batarian space right now.
Yo, that's not great. I'm gonna choose just a little small planet, to get some resources.
You're really going to prove them right by immediately stealing all their resources?
Yeah!
This is why they throw moons into colonies.
You know, it's a vicious cycle. They throw a colony into a moon, so I come here and steal all their shit, so they feel the need to throw another moon into another colony. Did I say colony into a moon? Maybe they could try that next time.
I think this won't go that bad. Yeah.
Give me that iridium, please. I really need to see how much Tali's suggested upgrade was as well, and what resource I should hoard like a maniac, because upgrading the Normandy, it seems like it's just gonna keep getting more important. Yeah.
Let me put it this way. Even if one part isn't up to snuff, that could actually be dramatically bad.
I don't love that.
All the people you like are on the ship.
It's true. It's hard to argue with that logic also. Like, the people I am interacting with, they're my battle brothers. We've had each other's back through so much shit. Except for Jacob. Because I keep leaving him on the ship. Sorry, Jacob. I brought him out a few times. He got to play a few times.
Jacob's not bad. It's just, despite his like backstory, he doesn't get away from the lawful good paladin that's also a terrorist, which is it's kind of some bad cognitive dissonance.
Yeah. There's some definite dissonance. Really? Jacob's your favorite character, huh, Gort? Okay.
Name one thing about him.
Yeah. One thing will do. A single thing.
It can even be his appearance.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I done did it again. But
oh, checkmate, actually.
Dang! No, you know what? That's on us. That's on us. We should have set the bar higher.
Right there. Oh man, Gort just destroyed me.
Your career is ended. Ooh, we can immediately get this, and we're immediately getting this. Shield upgrade? Yeah. See, the rapidly oscillating kinetic obstructions of a cyclonic barrier are added to the ship. Yeah, it's resistant against specifically the thing that got the first Normandy destroyed. Hell yeah, we're getting that. Oh shit. Gort's going for it. He's smelling blood, dude. He just named 2 things about Jacob. That's 2! I'm sweating a little bit here. Jeez, Gort, I didn't realize you were such a super fan. Like Mount Everest inside an oven was how John Grissom described Eratot while on a fact-finding mission to see if the Garden World was worth contestation with the Batarians. Wow. Edie's oh, we have a travel advisory. The Batarian hegemony considers any presence of Alliance military vessels as hostile. The Normandy, while an independent vessel, strongly resembles the Normandy 1 in Alliance ships. You know what? Thanks, thanks, Edie. Glad you're giving us our travel advisory warnings. Now, let's see. I think I start looking at upgrading charge next, because that's my next kind of ace in the hole. We can't bring anyone with us. Oh.
It's a solo mission.
Alrighty then.
So I recommend that you bring only your favorite and your most versatile gear.
So I should bring the grenade launcher or the particle beam. But hear me out.
The other SMG.
Yeah, definitely the other SMG. Don't get me wrong, this is a great SMG in its niche, but I have shotguns, so the niche is filled.
Yeah.
The niche is absolutely filled. We're sticking with the Phalanx. I love that thing. I don't think I've even tried the missile launcher yet. But because the missiles hate me, I wonder if this is the one I can get to love me. No, wait, missiles do love me because they track right into my face. This is a good start. Okay. Repower the door. Very good.
You actually just cut power.
Cutting power to the door? That's an interesting safety mechanism.
Yeah, you know how you just cut power?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Spotted. Baron. Batarians must send their prisoners down here to die. I have to find Dr. Kenson now.
Interesting.
Just a reminder for this mission. This is one that Hackett asked you for as a personal favor and go in alone and sneak his friend out of prison as she was spying on Batarians.
That's right.
You're going in alone because if they find a whole squad, they're basically going to get really pissed off, and he doesn't trust anyone but you, basically.
That's
Especially
right.
Cerberus agents.
It's coming back to me now.
Place is run down, even for a prison.
But what if we don't cut power this time? Bad dog, no biscuits?
Get the human in question.
Get your hands off me!
Okay. So we gotta be sneaky. That is explosive. That's not sneaky.
Yeah. But it might blow a hole in that debris.
Definitely will. Is there a crouch button? I don't remember there being a crouch button.
There's not a crouch button.
Okay. So that way's definitely not happening. Alright. We're gonna go loud. And then turn shift the gas. Neat. Alright. So this is how this is gonna be. Bad dog! Okay, so that might clear up. Nope. Ah, good. The wrong way first.
Are scurrying like vermin out in the asteroid belt. Is anywhere safe from them? We should arm a mission to flush them all out.
Now what's this?
Yes, more heavy weapon ammo.
So just remember, I beat this game twice and never found this mission.
Right. That does make this interesting. Well, I mean, it is also, like, at the very bottom of the map, when everything else seems to be kind of clustered within view. This one you gotta look around for.
Yep.
They wanted to slam an asteroid into the mass relay.
Oh.
Did they even do that? What difference does it make? We caught them.
Huh. Lots of asteroids being flung at things when it comes to the Batarians.
Who's they?
Yeah.
Still got her down in the prison. I just kill her. Interrogating a human's a waste of time.
There we go. Just gotta do my best solid snake impression here. We're not opening that. We know they're out there. Ooh. What's up here, though? Iridium! Thank you. I think that just goes out to that front site in front of those guards. My objective's this way, though. Okay. Okay.
No way it would have worked. Relay can't be damaged, much less destroyed. Those humans will do anything to destroy it, I swear. We have to make this one an example to the others. We can't respond kindly to terrorists.
Okay. So far, so good. Hello, shuttle. Let's just go ahead and get out.
The humans got it. If they did, they'd have swarmed in and put flags all over.
Oh, it's a crane game. All right. So then... Can we grab this? Yes, we can. But to what end? I'm definitely going to lose the forest through the trees with this one if I don't see the end goal. Activate the vehicle lift, yep. We can lift up these... Oh, there we go. I did it.
This might be useful.
Metagel capacity, let's go. Oh. Welly, welly, well. What do we have here? Nope, they're lifting it back up.
It was the thing you couldn't get past before.
Yep.
Our convoy intercepts paid off. We picked up a message to the Alliance coming from somewhere in the asteroid belt. We listened to the feed until we discovered an operation run by a human named Kenson, smuggling engine parts and guidance systems into the city. This one's apparently the mastermind. If she doesn't talk, kill her.
Alright. Did we do good? I think we did about as good as we could.
Cut off that message.
Go into cover!
Yeah, I did cut off that message. I walked too far forward. That's enough out of you. Problem solved.
Humans still won't tell us where their base is. No way we'll find it even if we have to scan every asteroid out there. I wonder if those humans actually found something. No torture is too great if it gets that information out of them.
Ah.
I'll ask you again. Where is your base?
You're wasting time. The Reapers are coming.
The Reapers are coming here. To this relay.
Every moment you keep me here brings them closer.
So I should let you go destroy the relay then. Just destroy this system.
Do what you want to me, Batarian. Torturing me won't save you.
No, but it will amuse me.
Alrighty then.
Who are you? What are you doing?
Dr. Kenson, I'm Commander Shepard. I'm here to get you out.
Commander Shepard? I'd heard you were alive. Hackett must have received my message.
We're not safe here. Can you walk?
I'm fine. Just give me a moment.
We have to go. Now.
If we can find a console, I can hack security. Make us an escape path.
Yeah, seems like we might need that half pass now, girly.
And we'll find... Go.
Oh, shit. Oh, dear. Still taking that that loot. I like how she just fucking crunched that guy's throat beneath her boot. That was metal as fuck.
Right?
Just like, torture me, will you? I'm not seeing a lot of guys with shields. What am I doing with my life? Am I not putting fire on my bullets? That was a good upgrade. Thank you, Shockwave. Oh, jeez.
So, fun fact, is try and make the Batarians feel like they're, you know, scavenging for gear, they're underput technologically, they aren't, you know, very successful empires. Have you noticed that they're all using Mass Effect 1 armor, and they even use the Mass Effect 1 grenade?
Dude, you got such a good point there. Because that's exactly what was what's happening, but I didn't think about it. Ooh, security console.
They know we're here. Keep them off me while I hack us a way out.
Okay, I give and I give. Alright, Alright, we gotta try and keep this woman alive. Let's do it. Let's light these bullets on fire as well. I like it when my bullets are on fire. Everyone knows this about me. Well, I am doing a great job defending Dr. Kenson right now. Or not. She already took damage somehow. You, sir, need to give me my health back. Thank you. Oh, that's why. They can shoot.
We need to close
Kind
the
of
door
shoot her
we
through
came in
that?
through. Keep them out. They're coming through that door in the back. Lock it down.
Oh, dear.
Dude,
That was such a bad play. I needed to take cover and try that from a different
You need to kill
standpoint.
the guys.
Yep. Alright. This is fine. This is gonna be fine.
Suppress the teams to cell block. Now.
Darn. I really thought it was just gonna let me do it. Holy shit. I really shouldn't be alive after that. You get out from back there, sir. All
We
right.
need to close the door we came in through. Keep
Yep.
them out.
Yes, we do. Yep. Doing
They're
it.
coming through that door in the back. They're
Cool.
coming up from below.
Bye, guys.
Other side, go.
I was prepared this time. You cannot beat me with my tactics, for I am Commander Shepard. Oh dear. Maybe this guy will learn to fly. Nope, or it'll just get eaten by the dude with the shields. Alright, this is fine. We're just gonna take a moment, get some shields back. Oh, please tell me this cover will do. Kind of.
I'm locking all doors to the hangar. Still need more time.
So far, so good. Hold on, Johnson. Get back down there.
Bringing down their orbital tracking network.
Is another one gonna like
the
pop
other
up over
side.
here? Yep, had a feeling.
More enemies on the elevators.
Oh, they're popping that door open. That's not good. What?
An elevator that leads up to the hangar. I'll bring it down to us. Almost done.
That just happened. Hey guys. Where'd your friend go? There he went. That's really funny. He just landed on the other platform. Oh my god.
You'd won the lottery to just be shot in the face by you a second later.
It's true. Well, you see, he spent all his luck on that initial bit right there. Should have saved some in reserve. Reserve luck.
Oh, kill that guy. Oh no.
That would explain why nothing's happening.
That did it.
All right.
Let's move.
There we go.
That
Okay.
did it. Oh, I was a little worried there for a second. I do want this ammo. Yeah, there we go. Back at it.
Oh, one last thing. The hangar doors are hard locked. I'll have to get those open the old-fashioned way.
Leave that to me.
Puts his weapon away to pull it out a second later. Oh, thought there'd be a okay. Nope. All right. You guys have had it too good for too long. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that was a cool imprint it left of my visor on the screen, though. Where is this guy? Guy, why are you running? We all know why he's running. Oh dear. How you feeling there, little buddy?
Heads up.
Ow. I wonder. Nope, technically he's still too close to the wall. This time, though. Problem solved. Shuttle.
We have to break the locks on the bay doors.
Alrighty, time for a little bit of remodeling around these parts. But how? The real question. Button is probably how. Oh, that's a thing we shoot. There we go.
We have to break the locks on the bay doors.
Oh, both locks. Of course. She even said locks, not lock. We already got all those goodies. I checked the back there. I think we're all loot goblined up. Oh shit. Sucks to be those guys.
Engaging autopilot. We should be well out of range before they get their security measures unscrambled.
Do you think they'll come after you?
I'm not taking any chances. Batarians don't take kindly to humans who plan to destroy their mass relays.
So the charges against you are true?
Well, to be fair, that's about half the story. My people and I were here investigating rumors of Reaper technology out in the fringes of this system.
I guess you found something.
We found proof that the Reapers will be arriving in this system. When they get here, they'll use its mass relay to travel throughout the galaxy. We call it the Alpha Relay. From here, the Reapers can invade anywhere in the galaxy.
And it just happens to be in Batarian space.
Exactly. Doing that would stop the Reapers' invasion. Even at FTL speeds, it'd be months or years before they got to the next relay. We came up with what we just called the Project. A plan to launch a nearby asteroid into the relay and destroy it before the Reapers could arrive. Of course, the resulting explosion would probably wipe out the system.
Okay, then.
So, yeah, just to answer your question, the reason it's just in Batarian space is because it's in the terminus systems, which are the edge of the galaxy. And where are Reapers? Waiting in dark space, outside of the galaxy. So, because their Citadel invasion plan failed in ME1, this is their backup plan. To just travel to the galactic edge and then jump in from here.
Yikes. Alright,
also,
I got
news.
Yeah?
Did you hear what she said?
It would destroy the entire system.
Months or years to reach the next relay. That's not a long time.
But yeah.
And this would destroy the entire system, including an entire populated world.
Oh, doggy, dude, the Batarians just keep getting the shit end of the stick. I mean, I've got no love for the Batarians, but like they're just it's hard to hate them because they really are just trying to make do with being like the universe's whipping boys right now.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right. Let's see what Kenson has to say about all this bullshit then. Pricefield.
Hey, Price.
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
How did you plan to launch an asteroid into a mass relay?
Moving an asteroid just requires thrust and guidance, which are readily available in Omega's salvage yards. Get the right amount of power and a good VI to drive it, and you can pretty much just point and shoot.
I've always heard that mass relays are indestructible.
I've heard that too. but I think it's more that nobody's willing to find out what happens when one is destroyed. And, well, we plan to slam a small planet into the thing at very high speed. By our calculations, that's more than enough.
Is the project still operational?
I imagine it is. We were one button press away from launch when the Batarians arrested me.
I'm glad to hear that you're fine, buddy. I've been hoping things have been going well for you.
Why do you think destroying the mass relay would destroy the entire system?
Mass relays are the most powerful Mass Effect engines in the known galaxy. The energy released from a relay's destruction would probably resemble a supernova. This is a remote system, but just over 300,000 Batarians live on the colony where they held us. The explosion would undoubtedly kill them all.
It's 300,000 fucking Batarians, god damn. Yep, we're doing the DLC, Price. Apparently this one is so important that it changes or makes sense of things in Mass Effect 3. Yeah, that's how you said it.
How were you caught?
We've been smuggling Starship parts from Omega. Thrusters, guidance, and aftermarket ESO core. The Batarians thought that looked suspicious. A few days ago, I took a few of the men on a scouting trip, and the Batarians pounced on us. They never found our actual base.
Alright, that's about that.
I still don't see how you learned about this supposed invasion.
The evidence came from what we call Object Rho, a Reaper artifact we discovered among the asteroids near the relay itself. When we get back to Arcturus Station, I'll explain everything and provide copies of all our notes on the artifact.
What is a Reaper artifact doing on an asteroid?
We don't know, or even what its purpose is. Some things are just too old or large to comprehend. Even a Reaper thousands of years dead contains power. Their artifacts are worthy of study, regardless of their purpose.
How do we know a Reaper that's thousands of years dead contains power? We just killed Sovereign, and that's the only Reaper we've had contact with, to my knowledge. Maybe I wonder what the fuck happened while Shep was being reanimated.
How exactly does a Reaper artifact give you proof of an impending invasion?
It showed me visions of the Reaper's arrival. Much like your Prothean beacon, I imagine. The Reapers are coming, Commander. That much I know for certain.
If you're working near a Reaper artifact, how have you avoided indoctrination?
We've been very careful. We know what we're dealing with. You're not speaking to a child, Shepard. I saw what Sovereign did at the Citadel. Trust me, I know what's at stake.
The stakes are too high. If you were willing to destroy a whole system over this, I want to see your proof.
I guess I can't argue with that. Give me a moment. Kenson to Project Base.
Good to hear your voice, Doctor. You coming home?
Affirmative. And I've got Commander Shepard with me.
Shepard? Really?
Tidy up the lab. The Commander needs to confirm the artifact.
Right. I'll get everything set up for your arrival. Project Base out.
All set. Just sit back and relax. We'll be there in no time.
Well, I mean, Shepard is a known hater and fighter of the Reapers, so this has got to be like fucking Christmas to them.
Yeah, sure.
But what is gonna happen? Because I don't think it's gonna be as clean and crisp as it's being presented. I got no faith.
Here we are. Welcome to Project Base.
What's this?
That's our countdown to arrival. When that gets to 0, the Reapers will have come. Just over 2 days and counting. Puts things in perspective, doesn't it?
How do you know that's an accurate countdown?
It is. The artifact has been giving off pulses at definite intervals since we found it. The intervals have been decreasing at a steady rate. The artifact is reacting to the Reaper's proximity. In just over 48 hours, the pulses will become constant, and the Reapers will be here.
This is conjecture. No fucking way, right?
You're saying the Reapers could be at Earth in 2 days? There's no time to waste.
Then let's show you that proof. That door exits the hangar. The artifact is in our central lab
This is a
area.
real timer, huh? But a timer to what? I don't know if they're just gonna throw the Reapers at us in 2 days.
Through the door at the end of that corridor to your left.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine. I'll follow Dr. Kenson.
So what would it take to get the project back up and running?
Everything was in place when we were arrested. It wasn't a question of could we, but should we.
Oh wait, put it in.
What alternative
Taking
do
it.
we have?
Don't leave it.
The Reapers will reach this system regardless. But the Alpha Relay is their shortcut to the rest of the galaxy. If you want to keep the Reapers at bay, this relay must be destroyed.
I'm skeptical, but she has a point. Because if the Reapers really are doing this shit, then they don't need to travel. I mean, I get that months and years aren't terribly long with how cosmic shit works, but like...
We have to get the project
mass
running.
relays are almost
It's
instant.
probably the only chance we have.
One sec. Let me get the door.
Okay.
Commander Shepard, I give you Object Rho.
You have the Reaper artifact just sitting here?
Oh
Out in the
no.
open?
When we found it, it showed me a vision of the Reaper's arrival.
Kenson, this is not good.
Give it a moment, Shepard. It'll give you the proof you need. I can't let you start the project, Shepard. I can't let you stop the arrival. Take him down!
At least he took some shots at her. Attaboy, Shep. Thanks for letting me know you were coming there, big guy.
So yeah, the entire station is indoctrinated.
Yup. I see that now. Oh. Oh. Fuck,
Remember,
I
you
need...
can't manage yourself.
I keep forgetting I can do that. Not when my abilities are recharging, yeah.
On cooldown.
Yep. Okay. Alright, let's try this again. I need to find a better... Oh.
Like Shepard was waking up a moment ago. But it could be a glitch in the system.
Oh, shit. I thought I was skipping a loading screen.
Are you skipping a cutscene, dude?
Oh, fuck.
No glitch. The sedatives aren't working. Security!
Okay. Jailbreak now. I assume that cutscene was them dragging me away to whatever this
Why
is.
would you think you were skipping a loading
I don't
scene?
know. I thought
Can
well,
you
so
skip those?
So no, I misspoke. I didn't think I was skipping the loading screen. I thought I was skipping the previous cutscene because I thought that's where the checkpoint was, and my fucking
Project is almost complete. I thought I'd feel a sense of
weird
accomplishment,
logic.
but instead, I feel dread.
But yeah, no, this is bad.
I can't help but step away from the terminal.
No.
Security, I need backup in the med bay.
Oh. Oh. Seems like a really bad idea to leave.
Basically, it's okay. You're supposed to lose that fight, and they say, Shepard's dead. Dead? No, good. Deliver him.
Yeah, okay. We're fine. We're good. No, really, fellas. We're safe. I'm just a dummy. And this is part of the reason why I have an emotional support Eric. Because he is a not dummy. Oh, I have to lose the drone. Alright. Poor Dronathan. Can I grab that gun? No. Okay. Oh, but I can grab my own guns. Now we're talking. Yup. Feels good.
have to get this asteroid moving and get the hell out of here.
You have 2 hours to complete this before the Reapers arrive.
Damn, we've been out. Come on, drill bits. Come, let's get some squishers. There we go. They only did 3. They really wanted you to get through this door, didn't they? Can I? Yeah, please. No.
The gap.
Ooh. Sucks to be that guy.
Secure the project control room. Do not let Shepard in there.
Initiating maximum security protocol.
Well, they managed to get me with minimum security protocol. That's not entirely true. They had prep time. Everyone knew I was coming.
And you got hit by a Reaper artifact.
It's true. It's true. It's true. We're cut from the same cloth, you and I, bad guy. We both like standing in the middle of open fields, getting shot. Difference?
Now I have a question
Plot
to
armor.
pose to you, Kyle.
Okay. Well, let's hear it.
What makes you think that Shepard is any more immune to the Reaper's indoctrination than anyone else?
You know, you've got a good point. We know he's definitely stronger in both physical form and willpower than your average human, but it doesn't seem like that is necessarily gonna really help him, right?
You have the willpower to go ahead and attempt to destroy an entire solar system.
Jeez.
I mean, sure, it was a trolley problem. That still takes a little bit of will.
Yeah. Takes a little bit of will. A lot of will. Depending on how much of it is directly, like, linked to, I guess, the original host, I almost want to call it. And then the will of the Reapers.
Well, the Reapers stopped them. They were doing this plan before they were indoctrinated. That's why they have to now stop you from finishing their original plan, right?
Right. So many questions.
Because remember, on that terminal, it was all like, the project wasn't complete, and the feeling relieved that it was red, showing that they were like about to do it when they got indoctrinated.
Yeah.
I like that you're like, thank you for coming up and presenting yourself.
Yep. Big ups. Gotta do Shepard's Beer League vault over the walls there. Get some ammo back from my Geth shotgun.
Over here. You won't get through here, Shepard.
Okay, alright, yep, no point taken. Let's get something with some range.
Do you think Saren didn't have a strong will?
Oh, Saren definitely would have had a strong will, that's a good point. He was literally a Spectre. Now, I don't know how much I buy into the whole best of your race propaganda, but certainly an exceptional individual.
Yeah. And I mean, we know Garrus is a badass, so it's not like on average, you know, humans are better than Turians.
It's true. But Shepard has shown us that he's at least resistant to these things, or his mind can handle it. Like when the Protheans first invaded his mind and just gave him a bunch of like essentially scrambled mind data. There could be something to say that he managed to land it, or to land with at least a better resistance than your average human.
Appealing to their intelligence.
Oh, yep, she's indoctrinated. Yup. Yup, alright. So the indoctrination was a slow process even here.
And they
At least
appeal
some...
to you, your intelligence, your ego.
Yeah.
Get in there, now.
They tell you exactly what you want to hear until eventually you're primed. We'll just let him burn. That's fine.
Grenade right at your feet.
Oh, nice. That guy just got flashed too, I guess.
Ultimately, the hint was the fact that when the doctor was captured, why didn't the rest of the team just go ahead and go on with the plan, right?
Yeah, there's a whole lot of them.
Died, but like you already were doing a trolley problem.
And they've already kind of accepted that a lot of people are gonna die, probably including themselves.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see those two guys? You know what? It's fine. It's fine. We can all admit when we made mistakes. There we go. It's good. We're good. Really? Thanks for the warning, Chica. Their shields might be harder, but mine comes back faster. I had no choice but to murder that man with a straight through the dick.
Oh, brother.
I think everyone in the audience might have felt a little bit of sympathy pain there.
Seconds.
Ooh.
Welcome to Project Control.
I want to activate the project.
Warning. Activating the project will result in an estimated 305,000 casualties. Do you wish to continue?
We must. And thus the Batarians are given yet another reason to hate humanity with all their being.
Project activation in progress. Warning. Collision with mass relay is imminent. Begin evacuation procedures.
Alert. All colonists living in the Bahak system. This is...
Shepard, no! Do you have any idea what you've done? You leave me no choice. If we can't stop this asteroid, it must be destroyed.
Tell me where to find Dr. Amanda Kenson.
Dr. Kenson is traveling to the reactor core module.
An ESO-core meltdown should do it. Because of you, everyone on this rock will be obliterated.
Not if I get to you first.
Oh shit.
And because you're gonna be guys in the Normandy, you have no backup.
Yup.
Also, you are literally basically doing to them what you stopped.
I know. I was thinking about that, dude. Literally though. I really hope we don't need any Batarian allies in the future, because they're gonna fucking hate me.
Don't try to stop me, Shepard. I have to do this.
I've already activated the project. We can still escape this rock.
There is no escape. There's no redemption for what you've done. I will die, never having seen the Reaper's blessings, and you will just die.
Doesn't that put us in the same place?
Damn it, Kenson.
Really?
You got half health, grenade.
Shepard is trapped. Keep him in there.
How about no?
Safety protocols disengaged.
Element 0.
Temperature rises.
Yeah.
Ezo.
Oh god! That's not good. Why have I not put some kind of element on my bullets again? Why am I doing this time?
Oh.
They'll be able to save a lot on coffin costs. I'm a giver. Huh, I wonder. A fine red mist. Don't overthink that. That's pretty fucked up.
All automatic safety protocols have been overridden. To stabilize the reactor core, manually insert cooling rod A from this control station. Manually insert cooling rod B from control station B. Doing so will stabilize the reactor core. Cooling rod A reinserted. Reactor cooling process has begun.
We're doing it.
I need more time. Get in there.
My shields are down.
A little bit of damage mitigation there. This is a really cool kind of area we're fighting through, honestly.
Yeah.
Please wait. Plasma venting in progress.
Okay, then I'll take this for sure.
Plasma venting aborted.
Ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Alright, we've made it this far. Very good.
Oh yes, let's have a big old plasma vent from the core right next to the door's walkway.
Yeah, that's a great plan. Oh god.
Brother.
Yup.
Oh, wait.
No way. Oh god. It worked! That is so freaking funny. Only the grenade didn't make me panic and run backwards. I would have loved to see him blow up into meaty chunks. Oh well. There's always next time, right fellas? Yes. Shep, if you would level your pistol, please. There we go. Next time.
Wait. You gonna pull the call, those guys? Oh, that would have been amazing.
He just got the one, but you know what? We'll still take it. Hey, you get back down. No peeking. Peeking's very bad for you. Oh. That's enough out of you. Well, I see the way. I see the ammo. Both very important things. Can I please give a little hoppity hop up here?
Security log overwritten.
It's a little bit glitchy this mission, but hey, turn around. Just take a quick look at the view.
Oh wow. Just space particles rushing by us as we drag an entire planet towards a fucking relay.
Oh my god, it's amazing, dude.
Come on!
It's absolutely wasting time, but I do not care.
Hashtag worth it. Oh man, I love it. Oh, all right. Ezo life.
Ezo.
Lizzo. Nope. Well, there's only one way to go. She's just chilling there.
They've seen it.
He just says they've seen me to the guys who have just seen him because he has no comrades here. Can I? Is he too close to the wall? Yep, too close to the wall. Very sad. Stay down, sir. Oh, good. Cool. You're still alive. Where did you come from?
I was always here, but no one notices me in my corner.
Straight up.
Only the Reapers notice me. That's why I serve them.
That's probably straight up how some of these people feel. How they appealed to them. How many of them do you think were incels? And it's like, to Reaper women, you would actually be very attractive.
Yo, hey man, listen. If we could not, if we can avoid the friendly fire, okay?
Damn.
Here's the thing, yeah, dude, I'm pretty sure Reaper indoctrination would just get me, man. Like, 5 minutes flat, like, yo, man.
They'd be like, here are some hot single Reapers in your area, and you'd be like, oh, wow.
See, I was gonna say, like, no taxes, and then you go that way, like, brother, you don't need to shoot 2 men in the ball this time.
It's my special move. Aside from, you know, being hit by rockets, which is my other special move. You can't tell me that's not a special move. I've been hit by so many goddamn rockets, I might be the only person to have been hit by a rocket, let alone all of them.
Yep.
Let's fucking do this. Crushers. Drill bits. Squishy boys. Boom. Mechanical engineering.
They skimped on their loss.
So, I must grab all the stuff just in case this blocks me into a cutscene. Good enough.
Cooling rod B reinserted. Reactor meltdown averted. Core temperature dropping.
You've done nothing, Shepard. I can still override power to the engines. Try to stop me.
Well, I want this ammo first. Okay, there we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Back to it. Look, man, if you would simp for a Reaper woman, I didn't know you were into tentacles. I'm not judging.
You've ruined everything. I can't hear the whisper.
Just smarter every day.
Turn around. Now.
You've taken them away from me. I will never see the Reaper's arrival.
That's a good thing. Oh.
All you had to do was stay asleep. None of this had to happen.
I'm not gonna shoot her.
You don't have to do this. We can get off this asteroid.
No, we cannot.
I should have shot her. Would have been more merciful.
Warning. Collision imminent. Warning. Collision imminent.
Oh god.
Warning. Collision imminent. Warning. Collision imminent. Warning. Collision imminent. Warning. Collision imminent. Warning. Collision imminent.
Joker, this is Shepard. I need a pickup. Now.
Communication system damaged.
Oh dear.
Damn it.
Evacuation protocols in effect. All personnel report to escape shuttles.
Where can I find an escape shuttle?
Take the lift from this room to the external access.
Yeah, we've got half an hour left.
Communications tower.
Shepard's so lucky he was only passed out for that long.
The tower's landing pad.
I have to get to that comm tower and take a shuttle. It's my only chance.
We would have definitely had a lot more time if we shot her, but I feel like this makes a compelling narrative in space. Space narrative.
I mean, you are the good boy.
It's true.
But yeah, you really should have shot her.
Oh. Well, now that I can.
This is valuable.
Heavy skin weave, definitely want that. Refined palladium. Wall safe. We're just careening towards a very dramatic death here. Oh.
Look at the window.
Oh, it's right there. Oh man.
Normalizing pressure in airlock.
Oh, good. Oh shit! Come on, Kyle. Why can you not shoot, my man? All right. Oh God, there's a Ymir out there. I didn't think that through. I don't think a lot of things through, as it turns out.
Watching you play through these games again, I know I've seen them 3 times, but I'm just gonna stand by. This is fucking peak sci-fi, and also one of the best narrative story games of all time. The franchise, the 3D trilogy, as a whole.
I am well on my way to agreeing. Oh, cool. Alright, let's just knock all these extra guns off the board. So I can kite this motherfucking mech.
You have a rocket launcher.
I do. And I'm gonna need to use it.
You're gonna do not do.
He deserved that. That guy was an asshole and everyone knew it. Alright. We've made some space. We got missiles. Let's fucking do this.
Okay, maybe grab his shields first.
Yeah, definitely gonna pop his shields first. That is not economical. Oh, he's got my weakness on lock. My one weakness. Are you on fire?
Brother, you peeked into it this time.
No. It's my one weakness. You know what? Let's see if the rockets are truly my friends. Friendly enough.
That would still hurt you.
It's true. They really like me. They just like being near me.
External comm channel open.
Shepard to Normandy. Joker, do you read me?
Oh shit.
Shepard, you have become an annoyance. You fight against inevitability, dust struggling against cosmic winds. This seems a victory to you. A star system sacrificed. But even now, your greatest civilizations are doomed to fall. Your leaders will beg to be harvested.
The project is a warning shot.
Some humans are afraid that the Reapers are too powerful. But when the Alpha Relay breaks, everyone will see that we can fight the Reapers. And win. However insignificant we might be. We will fight, we will sacrifice, and we will find a way. That's what humans do.
Know this as you die in vain. Your time will come. Your species will fall. Prepare yourselves for the arrival.
Commander Shepard, Normandy inbound for pickup.
Roger that.
Joker's doing a horizontal strafe at incredibly high speeds right there.
Look, man, there's no doubt Joker's as good as he says he is.
Get us out of here, Joker.
That looked like a smooth pickup. You guys were going very fast.
Yeah, we are going. How many thousands of kilometers a like a minute do you think that thing's hurtling at?
Congratulations, you just became a war criminal.
I just killed 300,000 Batarians. I mean, it's for the good of the universe, but damn.
You pushed the button.
Huh. Looks like you've recovered.
Admiral Hackett.
Sounds like you went through hell down there. How are you feeling?
Fine. No more visions, if that's what you mean. I wasn't expecting to see you here.
You went out there as a favor to me. I decided to debrief you in person. That was before the mass relay exploded and destroyed an entire Batarian system. What the hell happened out there, Commander?
Have you received any intel about what happened?
All I know is I sent you out there to break Amanda Kenson out of prison. And now an entire system is destroyed. I hope you could fill in the leap of logic between those two events.
That is a fair point.
Yeah.
I confirmed Dr. Kenson's proof. The Reapers were coming, and destroying that relay was the only way to stop them. Kenson sedated me for almost 2 days. I started the engines with little more than an hour left. I tried to warn the Batarian colony, but time ran out.
The Batarians report no survivors from Aratat. At least you tried. And you believe the Reaper invasion really was a threat?
No doubt about it. We literally had minutes to spare.
I'm sure all the details are in your report. I won't lie to you, Shepard. The Batarians will want blood, and there's just enough evidence for a witch hunt. And we don't want war with the Batarians. Not with the collectors out there taking our colonists.
What are you saying?
You did what you did for the best of reasons, but there were more than 300,000 Batarians in that system. All dead.
They died to save trillions of lives. If I could have saved them, you bet your ass I would have.
You're preaching to the choir, Commander. If it were up to me, I'd give you a damn medal. Unfortunately, not everyone will see it that way.
So what do you suggest?
Evidence against you is shoddy at best. But at some point, you'll have to go to Earth and face the music. I can't stop it, but I can and will make them fight for it.
I didn't expect to see you aboard a Cerberus vessel.
I don't like Cerberus or the way they do things. But they brought you back to life, and they're actually doing something about the state of the galaxy. So for now, I can be friendly.
So, do you want a very mild spoiler?
Give me a sec. Let me finish interrogating Hackett here.
Okay.
Is the Alliance concerned about the Batarians' response to this incident?
Because...
Very. The Batarians have been looking
I was looking at the options on the right, and it gave me a few ideas.
If the Reapers invade, we need the galaxy to work together. If we're at war with the Batarians, the other races will be hesitant to give aid to either side.
What's the Alliance doing about the Collectors?
We're setting fleets around our major colonies and evacuating our smaller ones. But the ships that encountered the Collectors haven't reported back. We're outmatched. I'm really hoping you and Cerberus have an ace up your sleeve.
So, Avery says, honestly, I feel this is better played at the end of the game, makes the transition to ME3's story smoother. And I don't think anyone was trying to spoil things for me. But yeah, the turn myself in option makes it a bit more clear. So Shepard doesn't go on an interstellar journey at the end of 2, does he?
Mass Effect 3 starts with you in prison as a war criminal.
Yep. Had a feeling.
If you don't do this mission, that still happens.
It just doesn't make a goddamn lick of sense.
I guess it's for siding with Cerberus, but if you do this mission, it's literally for wiping out the Batarians, and you were basically strung up to avoid a war and made the scapegoat.
Yep. Yep, it all falls into place. So that's how they do it then. I guess there are still some questions yet to be asked, like how long will Shep be in prison and all that, but before we can worry about any of that stuff, I've gotta make it through Mass Effect 2.
Thank you, Admiral.
Do whatever you have to do out here. But when Earth calls, you make sure you're there with your dress blues on, ready to take the hit. In the meantime, you keep this. I don't need to see a report to know you did the right thing.
Oh, Hackett's such a bro.
Yes, sir.
You've done a hell of a thing, Commander.
Normally that's said in a good way. In this one, I think it was literal.
Yep. Suddenly all the other decisions I've made feel somewhat smaller.
Literally 30 minutes away from the Reapers getting to that relay. You probably burned a few of them in that explosion.
It's true.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
They were right fucking there.
So they're literally, right now, on the very edge of the solar system.
Yep, they're out on the terminus. Right there. We slowed them down. We absolutely did the right thing, but we probably do deserve to go to prison for it. Shit. Oh, man. Alright. Let's see what's going on with our mail, huh? As we take the time to process the fucking destruction of 300,000 lives in the span of about 5 seconds.
Also, question. Are you going to keep playing, or are you going to call after this?
I might call it a little early tonight. I feel like this is actually a really good stopping point.
Okay, got you.
But I do want to do Miranda's loyalty mission next. So you know what?
We should do Miranda, Jacob, Jack,
Garrus.
and Garrus.
Alright.
I think in that order, to avoid any timers running out.
Alright, I'll trust your judgment on that. But before we make any final decisions here, let's take a look at our mail, shall we? From Mr. Ganak Ejhal, Esquire. Oh god, this can't be good. Dear Sir or Madam, having consulted with my colleagues at the Citadel, I have the privilege to request for your assistance to transfer a large quantity of Prothean technology uncovered at Ilos. Believing these materials to be a hazardous danger, they were locked in quarantine, even though the tests revealed that the fears were groundless. The quarantine remains in effect until one can pay for a permit to request a reclassification from the Cultural Ministry. Knowing of your interest in Prothean technology, I would be happy to deliver most of it into your hands, keeping less than half for myself. As a Batarian, I cannot engage in Council official activities, but if you transfer 20,000 credits required to me, this exchange could be made in your name, enabling both of us to profit from this happy accident. Please reply urgently with your credit transfer account information. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Wow, guys. Yeah, I was about to say, my Nigerian cousin, who's actually a king out there, sent me an email very similar. Very similar email. It could happen to you! From Elkos Mail Routing. Adrel lay in the ocean, dying from Capral syndrome, and had a dream. In his dream, the Enkindlers came to him and charted the course of his life. The Drell saw the wakes and eddies, and saw that sometimes the Enkindlers swarm alongside him, limbs raking the water, while other times he was alone. The Drell saw that the time he was alone were the hardest times in his life. He asked the Enkindlers, "Why was this one abandoned?" The Enkindlers answers, their light shining brightly. "You were never abandoned. In those difficult times in your life, it was your bodies that bore you through the water." This is the fucking 2 sets of footprints in the sand. But for whatever religion these guys...
The Hanar.
Yeah.
The Drell is a new species in this game that you haven't met yet, but they are a major one.
Okay, that's cool. Concerning Keepers, I hope this address still works. I promise to send you intel on the Keepers if I found anything, and this is important. Oh, he's still been studying them. Good for Chorba. See those scans you took? It turns out that Keepers are bioengineered. Based off my comparisons to some of the material from Saren's flagship, they were engineered millions of years ago. Wow. Makes sense. By the same people who made Sovereign. Yep, we kind of figured that one out. You may not understand how important this is, but it suggests that the Citadel wasn't really made by the Protheans. It may have been made by something far older. Yeah, it's made by Reapers. I mean, I get he's playing catch-up, but he's actually making some incredible leaps in knowledge just based off scanning the Keepers. But, yeah, signal comes about every 50,000 years. Whoever did this, well, around the last time, would be around the same time the Protheans disappeared. Honestly, I'm just glad Chorban thought of us with that intel. It's a little too late. If he discovered that earlier, who knows what would be different. Let's see, 2 Grunts Commander from from the Shaman, named Shaman. Shaman the Shaman.
Yep.
Damn it, I hate these things. But you need to hear this. You're part of Grunt's Krant, and you're his leader, so keep him alive. Here, I have to stay polite, play the role. But our people are dying. Krogan have always valued survival over tradition. If we're going to survive as a people, we need your vat-grown grunt. Okir was a madman, but he was a madman with a plan. And that's more than most of us have on this ball of rock. So bring him back from your damn mission. My people need him. And if you get all killed, I'll piss on your graves. Shaman Erdnot. That's the best, Krogan impression I can do, guys. Sorry.
Pretty good. That was pretty good. I mean, definitely sounded a little bit like the Krogan was going through adolescence.
Yeah, but, no, it's look, I got a higher pitched man.
It was good. It was good.
I got a higher pitched voice. I can accept this. So of course my Krogan's gonna sound like he's a little baby boy. Baby boy. For I am a baby man, you see. It doesn't make any sense. Forget I said that. Let's see. Transfer request approved. Nice. From the Admiralty Board. Commander Shepard, Pertali Zora Vasnimas. Oh, she got her name back. Good for her. Her request included with her data delivery from Haystrom. The Admiralty Board has approved her transfer to your command. She has been informed that additional duties to the Migrant Fleet may still be necessary on occasion, but has been given extended leeway to determine when her mission with you is considered complete. The choice was hers, but your role as de facto captain during her pilgrimage may have caused her to be more susceptible to your requests. The Admiralty Board trusts that you will treat your new crew member with the respect due an honored member of the fleet. Should any harm come to her due to negligence in your part, this board will take severe and appropriate action. Admiral Rael Zora, Migrant Fleet Admiralty Board.
That was technically actually before that mission. Which is the way when you recruited her, that was that.
Ah, so that's why it would be from her father. Yeah, alright. And this would be after, maybe? Because, yep, Admiral Daro Zen, Vas Mora. Shepard Vas Normandy, I've been digging through the Alaray. Just wanted you to know that I did find a few things from the experiments of Rael Zora was conducting. Had you shared them with me, humanity might have reaped the benefits. Instead, once my own experiments are complete, you and your people will watch from a distance as the Quarian people reclaim not just their homeworld, but the largest synthetic army in the galaxy. Rael'Zor's death will not have been in vain. I will complete what he started. There we go. So there's the consequences of that decision. Yeah, unfortunately, Tali's opinion of me matters way more to me than Zen's. Even though they're, I don't know, dude. The way they're building up things going on with the Geth, I feel like this is going to kind of culminate in them in being like a real player in space, not just something to be controlled by the Quarians. I don't know what that's gonna look like, or even mean. We haven't talked to a fucking Geth yet. So I'm wondering, is there gonna be like some bad guy Geth who's actually like, who like tries to communicate with us before we have to shoot him up, or... Yeah, you're right, Joker. I'm running my fucking mind into the ground right now.
Commander.
I assume everything is going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Anything to say about that, Edie?
That's all for now.
No, you're doing good.
I mean, it was technically a DLC mission, so they're not going to react, unfortunately.
Okay,
Which is a bit of a shame, seeing how, you guys just did a big thing, but it's just how it is, you know? Game's a little old, give it a little bit of slack.
Yeah, and also, this was a DLC, so they had already packaged and sold the full game. All that good stuff. Let's see. Well, we'll take a peek at our research, because I have been noting a lot of flex weave. I want to get my black carapace. I mean subdermal implants. Because that's what that is. Ooh. That could be good. Metagel capacity is always good. That's platinum. Element 0 for Omni tools. Plus 40% tech power. Talia is gonna love that. Of course, tech duration. That's a much heftier price. Alright, we're definitely getting damage protection. That's just happening. Such a huge benefit for everyone. Let's see. We can start looking at getting sniper rifle damage. That's good. I'm using my heavy pistol a lot. Oh, that costs palladium. Fuck it, I don't care. My big iron is my life. Just as my sniper rifle is my love. Shotgun shield piercing. Ooh. Well, that could be interesting. Let's not get too crazy. Let's get our tech damage. Let's get... We can actually max that out with some Ezo. We're definitely getting Medigel, though. Ship enhancements. Nope, we got the goods. Prototypes. I mean, this is advanced training. I can steal another ability, I guess. Heavy weapon ammo, though. Ooh. Krogan shotgun. Yep, for grunts. Amulet. Morden gets tech power. Retrain my own powers. Okay, I like Morden. I'm a simple man. Fuck it, we're maxing out tech damage because that's just good for everyone using tech, which is only... I think right now it's just Tali, right?
Morden and Miranda.
Right. And that's right, Miranda does have tech. Okay, yeah, never mind. No, that's just downright good. We're doing great, everybody. But I think with that, that's a big stopping point. Good place for us to calm it down, start winding off, and think about the terrible things I've done to the galaxy and all that good stuff. So with that, I would like to send a big shout out to all the people, the wonderful people who stopped by and said hi to me. Thank you, Gort, for telling me about your chair. Thank you, Dan the Man, for being such a dutiful viewer, man. I'm always glad to have you here. I'm always glad to have you as well, Avery, with your insightful commentary. I'm always glad to have you, Pricefield, though I know in your part of the world, you're getting up real early to see me. It's just nice to talk to all you guys, and I really do wish the best to all of you. With that, though, I think my final thoughts on this mission, that DLC was freaking crazy. And that gives me a lot of context into the greater scope of the universe. What are you thinking, Eric?
Well, yeah, like I said, I mean, the Reapers are coming the Reapers are actually here, and you're delaying them for a couple of months or years. And, yeah, plans are absolutely happening. I think I said this earlier. you really think you have a lot of time to, wait and pick who you're gonna fall in love with, you might just run out.
Yup.
The universe might literally end.
Watch as per usual. I'm gonna do a double save here because I always get paranoid when I see that. I think as per usual, I'm probably gonna end up, going with the real best women in my life, hand cannon and sniper rifle. Truly just going with the hotties. I know, the classics. Who knows? It still seems there is time for my Shepard to find love. But, what do you think, chat? Place your bets. Do you think it'll be... I don't know. Do you think my comment about falling for an accent will get Shepard drawn to Miranda? Do you think it will be the fact that real-life Kyle has a thing for bad girls will get Shepard drawn to Jack? Do you think Tali just being a little sweetie pie is gonna draw Shepard to her? Or are there other chicas out there who we have yet to meet who you think are really just going to get my goat? I guess we'll see. But I hope you're along for the ride. With that, this is Kyle again, signing off. I hope I'm your favorite war criminal now, Avery. And, I see Price is already taking bets on Tali. Interesting. But with that, this is Kyle again signing off. I should go.